Hello, everyone, and welcome to something very different. Welcome to Crusader Kings 3. I'm a very, very big fan of strategy games. I have been for many years. I've done all sorts of different strategies games as kind of an odd stream out. I've been playing a fair bit of this. I say I've been playing a fair bit of this as of late. I don't know how many hours, I think like 20-something hours of this one. I still don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just I'm gonna put this out there. This is an incredibly complicated game. I will do my best to try and make sense of it a little bit. We will see. Oh, God knows. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. It could be glorious. It could go really drastically downhill. It could be both. It could go up and downhill. It's gonna be absolute chaos. Basically, that's the goal. The goal is it's going to be absolute chaos. The goal is to have an adventure, essentially. Now, I don't know where I'm going to start. I haven't really decided. The last game that I've been playing, sort of as a single player, if you will, I always play a single player, but the game I've been playing, I started off in Ireland, and I conquered all of Ireland, and then started conquering all of Scotland, which was going fairly well at the time. It was a mostly successful conquering mission. Yeah, we got all of Ireland and a large bit of Scotland. And then I was teamed up with the English, which is a bit weird, but me and the English were beating up the Scots for reasons. And the Welsh got involved, and then I had to defend the English from the Welsh at one point. It was quite interesting. So that's the sort of thing we're going to see. How far we're going to get through today, I don't know. I will probably stick with Europe. The history of this part of the world is fascinating, but I know none of it, I'm afraid. I would love to say I did, but I genuinely don't. So yeah, I don't know any of the history over here. So I'm probably going to stick to the bits that we know a little bit better. Could start off in Scandinavia. It's quite fun. I've played a game starting off in Scandinavia. Sweden seems to get very powerful in it. Every game I've played, Sweden has become incredibly powerful, which is always quite entertaining. We could sort of France and Germany area. We've got, well, Spain is all sorts of pulled apart at the moment. And then, yeah, we've got the middle of Europe is just a mishmash of random factions, essentially. So the way the game works, you are trying to essentially gain enough titles to get the empires, if you like, these big empires. We're not going to get that far. We can go to sort of these kingdoms, try and claim these sort of areas, and so on. But we're going to start off with probably a little faction and try and grow a little bit. Archeon Gaming, thank you very much for the super chat, by the way. It is much appreciated. I was going to say, the reason why Sweden is OP is because the devs are Swedish. There is a bias. Is that true? Only 2 games have I got really far into, and both games Sweden has become very powerful, and I've done everything I can not to piss them off, because they invaded me once and I got battered. So I was like, nope, we're going to be friends with the Swedes. Be nice to the Swedes, basically. ACR Speed, thank you for the donation. I say this is the first stream I've caught since Twitch, and you're playing one of my favourite games. I'm really looking forward to this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to do it all wrong. I'm sorry. I love the game, but I'm probably going to do it all wrong. Drake, also, thank you for the donation. So a limerick to begin the stream. Enjoy. Call forth the knights. We off on a crusade. Bring plenty of food, including lemonade. Tally-ho to the right. We're in for a fight. Now, Alex, be strong. With that fine-looking blade, I will try and not die. I feel like that's the goal here. P.S. Guess who's back? By bum, of course. Right, we need to pick somewhere to start. The Cult of 1p is back, of course, on the donation bar. We need to pick somewhere to start. I don't want to start with a massive empire. I feel like that's a little bit. We could start as the Kingdom of West Francia. There we go, 5,000 soldiers with 89 counties. I could start there. I'm not going to. We can start earlier. We can start in 1066. I'm not going to bother. I'm starting in 867. There we go. 867 up there. Could start as Prussia. Could start just like I'm like contemplating where can we go. I don't want to start as a completely weak area. just so that we don't have a really slow start to the game. I mean, those can be fun as well. Polania? I don't know if I'm pronouncing. This is going to be Alex botches up a lot of names as well. That's definitely going to happen here. We could. Brittany's not got very many soldiers. A surprisingly lack of soldiers. Bloody hell, Leon is a tiny little province, and you have many soldiers. You could stamp over most of Brittany if you wanted to. Could start in Italy. I'm going to make my own ruler as well, because it's more fun, basically. But yeah, we're probably going to... Someone said Bohemia. Bohemia's not bad. I don't necessarily want somewhere that's already got sort of people under its control. I want to kind of start off with somewhere that's kind of individual, if we like. There is plenty of chance to name things, Drake. Do not worry. Donators will have... There will be names around the place. There will be many stories of donators' shenanigans, I fear. Oh, what about up here? This could be fun. I'm not going to pronounce you. Scissor. It's about as good as we're going to get. These not up here actually look quite strong. Hello, Cass. How are you doing? You are not doing too badly, are you? We've got Meowie Cat has turned up. Yeah, I'm tempted to start over here because I've not really. We're just going to make a mess of things. We're going to make a mess of things in Europe. I suspect I'm getting headbutted by a cat. I could start in England. I'm not going to start in England necessarily. I live somewhere about over here somewhere. I think actually Peterborough is actually in the game because there's a cathedral in Peterborough. Is it that one? Where's that Ely? Don't know. It's over here somewhere. Lado, thank you for super chat saying, if you can name the ruler, can we be ruled by King Steve? King Steve? I guess we can have King Steve turn up. I mean, we could start... I think if we start as East Anglia, I think we're going to get... East Anglia is weak. Jesus. Yalda of Jorvik has 6,000 soldiers. How have you got so many? You've got more soldiers than almost all of France. Why are you bothering with England? Look, you could take out all of West Francia or East Francia, or the wiggly bit in the middle. Lothong. I'm not doing a good. I'm not doing a good pronunciation here. So yeah, does chat want us to be England? If chat wants us to be England, we can be England. We might. Oh, it was King Stevie. I do apologise. I read that as Steve. I don't know why. We can be ruled by King Stevie. Now, do we want to be? I don't really want to be Mercia. I feel like Mercia is a bit too big to start as. Yeah, the Vikings are terrifying. We're going to end up getting attacked by bloody Vikings, aren't we? Pretty much every game I've played is Angular falls to the Swedes, which is funny, but not very helpful. Right, let's go. England is... I think England's a bit boring. I do kind of like the idea of wandering around in the middle of Europe and just making a mess of things. England's kind of safe, kind of easy. Well, I say easy. I'm kind of to start off in... I feel like this must be Poland, right? Over here? I'm not quite... Because the borders are all messed up. We're West Slavia. I feel like that's essentially Poland is where we're kind of looking at. So yeah, I'm going to go... I'm tempted to go here. This actually looks like quite a strong start. Quite a powerful country. We're going to create our own ruler. So, now... I can't give, as Lado said, I can't give the title of king yet because we are not a king. We can't, we can't have the title of king because we will not be a king. We will only have... Actually, what are we? No, we are a duke. So it will be Duke Stevie to start with. I believe... Oh, we can change the name. Right. We will be... The House of Failrace. Start from scratch. I can do this. I have done this before. Here we go. Right, we want to be that one, and we want it to be orange, and we want it to be black. There we go. And then emblems. Do you have a wheel? I didn't actually look for a wheel last time. I don't think you do. It's not really a car-related emblem on this, particularly. Those just don't seem to show up, and I don't quite know why. That is very peculiar. Sure. We will just go. We are the House of Failrace. We are there in the realm. Can I rename the realm? I can rename the realm. I'm not going to, because I'm going to get very confused if we... So we'll just have the House of Failrace. I'm going to get very confused. Now, we're going to start our character off as about as young as possible, 18. The theory being... we'll have as long time as possible to not mess this up. Theory being. Now, normally I play with... I go for, like, soldier focus. This time I'm going to go with a slightly different focus. I'm going to try and go for, like, learning and intellectual. Never really gone down this route much before. But we're going to try and go a little bit more... throw a bit more points in... some of these. So, I don't know if I want to go for that. We'll go for slightly less proud. Go for a little bit more prowess. Decent stewardship. That's the one. And yeah, we're not a great soldier, but that's okay. We will have other people to do the fighting for us. We're going to be the tactician. We're going to be like running the empire. Our personality. We wanted so. These will affect what our character does and how actions impact them. We'll see as we go through. I do normally pick brave, but I'm really not... We're really not playing as that kind of a character. Do we have... like, a... honestly, diplomacy is quite good. Humble just makes everyone likes us. Which is nice. Learning. We want patient. Maybe I'll get rid of humble. Actually, I want patient. Calm. We're gonna be very zen. We're gonna be very zen in this. You can go for full brazen if you want and go mad with the traits. So we've got this bar up here. This is how many points we have to work with. Diligence. The other. Good one, wherever the hell that is. That's +4. I can't afford that one. If we go diligent, and we will knock off a couple of points there. So yeah, we are the Duke Steve Failrace of the High Chiefdom of Polania is going to be a very smart fella, and hopefully doesn't get killed in the first 10 minutes. Distinctly possible. It's very possible. We're going to start off not married. We're not going to start off with any children, so we will need to get an heir fairly quick. He's not wearing any trousers. Stevie, find some trousers, for God's sake. But yeah, okay. So we're going to be calm, patient, diligent. We're all very smart, all very, hopefully, all very smart. Hopefully we can research and we can get through some stuff. I don't really know how this is going to go, because as I said, I normally just play as brave lunatic soldier and just run into all the wars. There's going to be a lot of war. I don't know quite how that's all going to go. But we shall see. Oh, great Duke Stevie. Let's see what happens. Right, so we've got no heir, but we're not at war with anybody. We're not at war with anybody, which is a good place a good thing to start. We're probably going to go and march maybe through you or through one of these. We're going to try and get to the sea. That's the goal. Right. The game is loading in, and we'll keep it paused for a minute. So, we are in the game. Here is our great king. Or duke, technically. We have 4 settlements. We can control one more before we have to start delegating. We have no lifestyle. Well, Stevie is all about learning. We are going to... I want developmental growth. Yeah, I want that. Let's do that. What do we want? Culture fascination. Yeah, so I don't know whether this is gonna work. One of my games I played before, I struggled getting through some research, so I'm kind of focusing more on this. So there's so much to go through. I appreciate there's just a huge amount of stuff to get through in all of this. I will probably confuse a bunch of you. I will probably confuse myself. So yeah. Right. Too few champions will gradually improve. We can stay. Oh god, we've got a decent army here actually. We can station our soldiers. This doesn't really matter crazy amounts. Station there. You station there. Okay, we need a court physician. Is anybody any good? No. So court physician will try and keep us alive should things go awry. Where's decisions? Down here. Search for a physician. Yeah, see if you can find me anyone good. Right. So this game is it's not the most complicated game of this style I've played. What is it? Europa Universalis 4 is more complicated. Hearts of Iron I can never figure out either. This one's a little bit better. Right, first order of business is Stevie has to get married, and we need to figure out who... Actually, could we marry a Swede? Because who you marry is critical to forming good alliances. You're down there. We don't really want that. Where are you? Minsk. Oh, Minsk looks like a nice ally to have. Although you don't have very many soldiers. Where are you? And it's also important... Okay, well, you're the faction below us. We could be friendly with you, because I don't want to go to war with you, particularly. I'm more going... yeah, none of these are particularly great. Yeah, this is the important diplomacy is marriage to the person with the biggest army. I mean, and to be fair, that's kind of what it was, right? In 1867, there we go. You just marry the person with the biggest army. Right, I think Minsk might be the one to go. So, I mean, that is technically, so you'd be betrothed to them, but I don't know whether that so, wait, where is that? That is right next door to us? I think Minsk is going to be the one we go for. Here. They're close to aid us in war. If Stevie wants to marry for love, tough. Does our religion allow multiple wives? I'm not sure. If it does, I haven't done this. Right. Forgiving, temperate, and cynical. That's not too bad. Brave, lustful, and just. Well, also not terrible. Oh, and skilled. That's also an important thing. Chase, we don't really want that because we want many children to make sure we have an heir. Chaste, shy, and sadistic. Well, you're a strange person, Gradislava. Yeah, who is better out of these two? So you're better with diplomacy, and you're better at stewardship. So you'll get a little bit more. Ooh, that's a big boost. Plus 8% tax. We get more prestige. Ooh, the tough decisions in life. Oh god, that's only. Oh yeah, it's 2%. I mean, I'm gonna go for the diplomacy, right? I feel like we're probably gonna need diplomacy, right? Let's go. So a similar amount of army. At this point, I don't think any of them have got much claim. I'm not really worried about claim for land. We're in the tribal stage at the moment, so we can go to war with whoever the hell we please. Because screw it, that's the goal. Right, we're allied with Minsk. Fantastic. How is our council looking? It's all working. Fantastic. We can fabricate a claim on a county if we want. Right, you increase development in our capital. I'm going to start doing this early, because if I don't, we're going to end up falling miles behind. We need to move the donation wibbly wobblies around. Maybe. Yeah, hold on. Right. That needs... Can I... Should bear with for a second. Because you need to... There is important information is down at the top of the screen, which I forgot about. So that can go there, and that can do its thing. Right. Great Duke Stevie is married. We have a new ally. Hello, random people. A stranger is brought before me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week. I'm not sure. My name is Arash, Your Highness. I have travelled far and wide and seen many things, but my family and I are aware of the road. If it has to stay, I'll happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. Cool. Sure. Embrace Rod. I guess Rod is our god or something. Sure. Embrace... Is that our religion? Oh, hey, okay. We have got not very good options of court physician. No, your aptitude is poor. Screw it. I hope you're good enough for all of this. Right, so our first goal... I think our first goal is to take here. You are not that fearsome. Do I just march through... Here, do I march through this one? Wait. Is that the what? Who am I allied with? One of these. I've forgotten where we're allied with now. Wait, allied with you. Well, you're quite a long way away. I'm surprised I was able to see... Actually, what I do need to look at... it actually wants us to take this lot. I'm fine with that. Actually, yeah, that's even better. Right. You can piss off with your raiding. Go away. I don't want to go to war with you. I don't want to have to fight you. I can vassalize someone. Oh, okay. I can vassalize you. You will become part of my empire. You will accept part of my faction. You will accept. I'll show you the war in a minute. I'm just figuring out. They wanted to become part of our faction. Chieftain Kranja, I think, wanted to become part of us? Okay, graciously accept. So, right. So because those bits were... So this bit... So technically, I now control these. These are all part of my empire. That's weird that I managed to do that straight away. I guess technically because I had the right titles and the right claims, they decided to join me. So this chap over here... Wart is Law. Wart is Law decided that they would become part of the great Failrace Empire. They still control their area. They pay me a certain amount of money per... A little bit of money in tax. And they kind of join us. They can kind of do their own thing. They do their own wars sometimes. They can be a bit quirky and weird. But yeah, so they do their own stuff. We don't really have to worry about that. That's just helps grow my empire. Didn't have to do much. Which is great. Shady Brady, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, King Stevie, Queen Longbow, and their daughter, Princess Lado. Well, Princess Lado might turn up at some point. Oh, you're an absolute twat. Sorry, we're just raising all of... Oh, I need to move my rally point, because the raiders have turned up. Move the rally point over there. Raise all my army. I've got 2,000 soldiers, so you assholes should probably have not bothered with this. So yeah, we'll raise our army. We'll... Oh, we do not... no, wait, it's taken a little while to raise them all. 2,500 soldiers. So we don't do much of the battle ourselves. We just kind of hope to have bigger numbers and... Yeah, run over there. It takes us sort of turns to do movement. Sometimes they try and run away when they realise they're about to get attacked. But we should smash this army. They have slightly more men-at-arms. We have a lot more soldiers, and our commander is better. So, there we go. And then, yeah, you can kind of keep an eye on this little bar. Depending on what units you have in your army will depend on how they fight. Champions can get involved and can do stuff. We might see little messages pop up saying our champions have killed their champions and all of that sort of thing. Longbow's ancestors, they may well turn up. It is the Failrace way. Longbow's relatives Well, Longbow's relatives are somewhere about over. The mouse is off the screen, somewhere a long way away, but they'll probably still make an appearance at some point. They'll find a way. They'll find a way to turn up. They are not having a good time. We've got quite a big advantage, and yeah, they're routed pretty much. Fantastic. Our first battle, nothing major. I mean, that was just to get rid of it. So raiding, they'll just steal a bit of money, upset our kind of faction a little bit, and they'll be sent home in disgrace, and they probably won't bother again in trying to raid us, because it wouldn't really be worth it. So we've won our first battle. Who are you? Bogumil? Sure. You can join. You've done a good job leading our. Okay, now. So the other thing you got to be aware of. Okay, we've got our little council of many people here. When you have like these vassals, like this one over here, they want to be on the council. They're unhappy if they're not on the council. So yeah, you've got to kind of balance keeping everyone happy. To be fair, you are actually better than our current Chancellor. So, for the moment, we will assign you there. Our champion will be a little bit sad that he got replaced, but it will keep the vassals happy. Murphy makes a good point. Longbows could be Polish. We don't know. We do not know for sure. Drake, thank you very much for the end. So I once tried to do some classes that Carly was teaching. One was a memory training lesson, but I can't remember much of it. And the other was on refined eating, but I couldn't stomach it. That sounds accurate. P.S. Name for later. Cass Falls. Named after Cass's best mo. Cass fall. Eve has fallen off stuff. I don't know if Cass has ever fallen off stuff on stream. Can't remember. Possibly at times, somewhere along the line. I think army, actually. You can go to sleep now. We can disband the army. Yeah, you can go back. Go have a sleep. We could go on a raid. In fact, we could go raid. I mean, it'd be tempting to go back and try and take over these people, but I'm not going to bother. Yeah, I don't know. Did Cass fall off something? Cass causes chaos. He was about today. He's wandered off. Matthew, thank you very much for the donation. So I've never played this game before, so I can't offer any advice, but I can offer a joke. What kind of doctor is Dr. Pepper? A physician. There we go. That's the one. That's really difficult to say, or really difficult for me to say. Oh, I've done things with the. I didn't know I could do that with the camera. Ooh. No, I'll put it back. I don't want to reset you. How do I reset you now? I'm gonna be stuck in this view. I know I've got no air. We're working on that. Stevie, get busy. Sorry, it's not the nicest. Okay, so you can't have any. Okay, you can't have any alternative relationships. Yeah, it was Eve that fell off stuff during a stream. Eve's fallen over twice on stream. She fell off a cabinet in, I think it was RimWorld recently. For those of you that might remember, when she was very little, she fell off a cabinet while I was doing a Lego build. Or she fell off a desk, actually, while I was doing Lego building, because she was trying to stand on Hot Wheels cars, and one slipped off and she fell off with it. Which was she was fine, don't worry. She's never hurt herself with any of those, but it was quite funny. Okay, Chieftain Joromir? Chieftain Joromir the Compassionate. Well, I hate to tell you, we're about to come and steal your country. Not all of it, just want this little corner of it. So, when you go to war, you don't wipe people out in the traditional sense. We want... Why did I should have stayed in England where I can pronounce stuff. Lubus? I can't pronounce it. We could... Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll offer you a better deal. Will you be my vassal at any point? No. Right, war it is. I'm sorry. We have the army to do this. I'm actually going to be a little bit sneaky. Move my rally point. I want to spawn my soldiers. So I can't start a war with my soldiers already kind of active. So we're going to... Oh, actually... Oh, do I want to claim that, or do I want to claim up here? I could claim up here as well. Actually, why not do both? We can stomp our way through Lubus. Lubus, whatever, and then stomp our way up through this bit and get to the coast. This is the plan. Whether it's a good plan or not, I don't know. But it is going to be the plan. Right, I want to take that bit. It's going to cost me a little bit of piety to go to war. So you can't just constantly war. It does take resources a little bit to do that. We've got some piety. We lose... So maintenance on your troops is done by prestige. You've got to do a little bit of upkeep as well with everything. It's, yeah. You've got to balance a lot of things, and a lot of it I'm not quite sure how to get more of it. So, yeah, it's a little bit... we can call our ally. You know what? I think Chieftain Ruslan II Ruslanovich, I think you're okay. You can chill in Minsk. I think we'll be all right taking it. So we'll probably just march into their town, stamp the town. We could stamp the army if it decides to move on us. It doesn't actually want to move. So I'm going to speed up time a little bit through here while we go through a siege. It's going to take us 7 months to siege down. The siege of Lubus. You are moving towards our enemy. You're moving towards our territory. So I'll just go stomp your army while you do that. Yeah, you're being a sneaky bugger and trying to run into our territory, or you're just going to run away. Oh, we got an event. As I struggle to make out the tiny letters on the scroll before me, I feel a headache building once again. Why scribes insist on writing such small symbols? I squint and try again. Nothing short of a miracle. With the aid of a stone of glass, even old men struggling with bad eyesight could read with ease. So we could buy glasses, but I'll go broke. Sell everything which is impossible to read, which I gain money. Yeah. So we can have someone help us, but they gain a weak hook so they can call upon a favour for us. Or we could just gain some money and say, screw it. I'm going to gain some money and say, screw it. Right, we're doing the chase the enemy through my lands. Come here. We're just doing run around in circles game. Because I want to beat the army, because if it's forced to retreat... Oh, you're a right twat. You know what? If I just go take your thing, you'll try and attack us. I will siege yours down quicker, and then when yours is knocked out, I will run back and then murder you. I feel like that is the way to go. So we've got 40 days. I'm speeding up time a little bit here. Come on. 16 days. Should have called him bloody Minsk. Right, 5 days to go. Right, that's gone. Now, march across there. Run quickly. Please. Because they're about to be a pain. Oh, I have been captured. Well, that's gone poorly. Well, actually not me. Stevie! You've been captured. We should be about to go and rescue you, I think. Which is... This has not gone to plan. So, we are free. We've been defeated... Oh, for God's sake. I should have run across while they were bloody going for the... when they were sieging our capital. I thought we could get a crop back in time. God damn it. That's frustrating. That was a very poor war. Who's raiding us? You little assholes. They've gone off over there. Disband everyone. Everyone go to sleep. Ah, you sneaky bugger. Stevie, you got captured immediately. It's not off to a good start. We are not off to a good start at all. Well, our first war, we should have absolutely smashed it. I don't quite know how we lost. I guess because we got captured, they could force peace on us. Right, how many soldiers? You have no soldiers. Can we? Not yet. I wonder if we can create a title. We can end the regency. Yeah, dismiss regent, so we're back in control. Low control. There. God damn it. So we can't go. Imprisoned means an instant win. That'd be why. Well, that was unfortunate. Stevie, we need to teach you to fight better. This is the problem. We made you smart, not made you good at war. Bugger and blast and all of that. Right, first war, massive, epic, terrible failure. Second war is going to be with these guys. Slupsk? I don't know. That's probably not pronounced right. You've got a piddly army, and I want your land. What land is worth more? Capital? Is that capital, maybe? Yeah, because if I can get this, then the rest will probably fall into us. You are... Well, no, wait, you're my ally. Never mind, take it back. You're fine. You can do what you want. Anon Snake, thank you very much indeed for the donation. I'm saying I don't know conversion rates, but please take my American dollars. Well, thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. Murphy's asking about the war. So the reason I didn't lose any territory is because they were the defenders. I was trying to conquer their territory. They essentially captured my king, and in return for me stopping attacking them and not being allowed to attack them for 5 years, I think it is, basically they forced me to stop attacking them in that peace. They don't gain anything because they didn't take anything from me. Because we'd done quite a lot to them, so yeah, it was essentially they pieced out of it to avoid losing their land because they managed to capture my king. So that I believe is why, because the war was started by me. My ally is busy invading Prussia. You go and do that. We're going to. So after our first absolutely horrific war, let's go for a next. I have the piety. I don't have much gold, so hopefully we can do this war and get a few prisoners and kind of make some ransoms and all of that kind of thing. So we could... you know what? I don't actually know if I don't want to... I can barely afford that. We'll just go for taking one county off you. Declare war. I want the coastline. We're going to pen you in. So I can break a treaty. I can break the peace treaty, but to do so will give me a bunch of negative debuffs, and it's almost not worth it. It costs me quite a lot, I think, to do the war. And there's a bunch of negative things that can happen. A lot of the world is unhappy with me, and other countries might start going to war with me and all that kind of crap, which I don't need. We are going to go do another war. I made this mistake. Ruslan II, get your butt over here. We're going to war again. Your your Polish neighbours are useless and need help. We're just not very... Stevie, you're not very good at war. I'm going to blame Stevie. Thankfully, your army... yes, Minsk is coming! Your army has turned up... Oh, you're going to defend your thing. Fantastic. That's what we like to see. Defend your base. We can smash your army. And then your army will not be able to do much. Our allies are being crap. That's fine. You do you, allies. We will go through this. They've only got... Oh, yeah, their armies. I mean, they were a small faction. We are going to... hopefully... My plan is, take this part of the country. We've got the majority of the claims to this area, and then this bit will fall in line and will join us, rather than wait for us to conquer them, I should think. Yeah. Stevie is a lover, not a fighter, and is far too interested in books. That's all it is. Stevie is not very good at defending the castle. Maybe Stevie will be in the library, just chuck some books at them, but I don't think that's not the most noble of kingly things. Ooh! I got an unpressed claim on the chieftain of Whelan. I don't know where the hell that is, but I can claim that at some point. We've captured Stanislav, chieftain somewhere. Sweet. Minsk has joined our war. Yes, Drake, I have played a lot of Total War games. Warhammer in particular is my favourite. I have streamed it a couple of times back on in the Twitch days. I streamed a fair bit, actually, of Warhammer. Really, really good game. Really enjoyed Total War Warhammer. Oh, my ally is going to smash the enemy. I'm attacking the wrong city because I was more interested in chasing them down. Thank you, ally. You've helped us out no end. Get back here, you sneaky bugger. Before you go, are you gonna? You're running into. Oh, Minsk is here. Haha, our friends. There we go. We're going to murder you. Never mind. Stevie's found a book. We're busy going to war, and Stevie's reading a book. I have come across a book describing how ancient devotees use trances and visions of ecstasy commune with Vara. Who knows? It seemed a strange practice in our modern age, but perhaps there is something to be learned from it. So we can test the mystical practices, or we can look through more books. I feel like there's a chance I'm going to get branded a heretic, but Stevie wants to test the mystical practices. Let us find what the mystical practices might divine. Locked in a room, strange powders. So basically, Stevie's just getting high. Stevie, this is not what you are supposed to be doing in the library. So yeah, he's just smoking something in the library. I do not know how much time passed before strange, indecipherable visions of light and pulsing sounds came to me. You've just found some weed, mate. Was it my imagination or a glimpse of the divine? Is there even any way to tell? So we can keep going. Basically, Stevie, do you want to keep getting high, or do we just accept that we can just do the findings and that'll give us some experience? Screw it. Let's just keep pushing through. Oh, hello. The sun is shining and peasants are milling about the tourney hosted by my wife. All champions cheer as High Chiefess Dobrozleva, maybe? Can't pronounce Stevie's wife's name, but there we go. I'm not my entire tourney day stuck to the throne, however. So I can cheer for my champions, which means all the champions are happy, or I can gain prestige, which we need a lot of. I'm getting prestige. I mean, I cheer for the champions. All right, thank you, Minsk. Oh, we've learned some stuff. Oh, Stevie has become a wise man. As I experiment more and more, I get a clearer and clearer grasp on things. It is as if I can now summon the presence I feel when I started my little ritual. They offer stability and comfort in the chaos world swirls. So yeah, we gain the trait of wise man. Just Stevie just can improve learning. Or we can lose stress. But we could lose stress, but then also gain stress because we're diligent, so we're just going to become a wise man. So Stevie, when Stevie wants to learn stuff, he goes to the library and smokes. You go for it, Stevie. You go for that. We have a new perk, improved development. Let's go for that. I'm going to try and get for high development. I don't know how much that helps, but we're going to try it. Stevie is a very wise man, it would seem. Chris, thank you very much for the donation while we have a little lull in the war. Saying VW claims that the last ever Corrado is currently in the VW Museum in Germany. However, it turns out that's incorrect. The last Corrado is owned by a 76-year-old woman in Norway who paid VW $120,000 for a brand new Corrado 4 years after it entered production. Bloody hell. I mean, that in some ways that doesn't surprise me that something weird would happen like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the Corrado, especially the VR6 ones. They're quite cool cars. I'm not paying 120 grand for one. It's definitely not going to happen. What's under sea? What is my... I don't know what the hell my allies are up to no good. Minsk is busy murdering... I tell you what, whoever you are, who are you? Oh, you actually are led by Ruslan II. Sweet. You basically are letting me siege while you deal with the army. Stevie, so our army is not being led by Stevie, because Stevie's not much... I can put Stevie as the commander, but because Stevie's not much of a fighter, Stevie's not actually leading the armies. So Stevie is just safe at home, getting high, reading books, and at some point might figure out what the hell they need to do. Don't you bloody dare start raiding us, you asshole. Raid someone else. Leave me alone. Minsk, keep chasing. That army is just getting battered to hell. It's not having a good time. It's not having a good time. We might be about to get raided by them, which I would deal with, but I'm currently desperately trying to win this war. The army of... yeah, you are a twat. Minsk! Could you go and kill those? To the sensible High Chieftain Stevie, I've been corresponding with your Chancellor, and I must say that I've come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you are even someone that I one day would be proud to call my friend. Ah! Look at that! The Chancellor has done a good thing. And some Vikings have turned up, and my army's busy. In fact, me and Minsk are busy. This poor country has not had... This is how the First War was supposed to go. It's now very snowy, but... yeah, this is more like it. This is more like how the war should have gone. Yeah, you run, because as soon as I finish this siege, we're chasing you down. I'll tell you that much. Why has my commander got out of their bloody uniform? Get back in your gear. I mean, admittedly, sieges, you're probably not in full armour the whole time, let's face it, because sieges go on for months. This one's nearly got to be finished. 4 days left to go on the siege. Yeah, we are 45 minutes in. The Duke's a stoner. We've lost a war in a stupid way. And we have almost completed this war. We will just go join Minsk down here in wrecking the last city. We can help them with their siege. It'll speed up the siege of wherever the hell we are. The raiders have run away before our army could get to them. And yeah, we will help the siege. Fort of... why did I go to Poland? If there are... Oh, we've done it. I'm just going to pause the game at this moment in time. So now we have won the war. We can enforce our demands, which was to take control of this little bit of land up here. We will enforce demands. We gain some fame. I think we gained some gold maybe from the war. Fantastic, so be it. We have also got... We can create the Duchy of Pomerania, which we want to do, but I can't afford it yet. We need 87 gold. That's fine. Oh. I didn't do this war. Oh, we're getting attacked. Who are you? Where are you from? Why are you attacking me, you twat? Where are you actually from? That's where your army is. But where are you? Where is your... What country are you from? You've got 300 soldiers. I have 2,000. Is that your country? No, because that's you. I just want to find... Oh, you're all the way up there. Why did... Oh, you just decided you wanted to take a little bit of Poland. I'm not doing this in any cheesy way. I'm sure there are cheesy ways to get through the game. I'm not playing it in a particularly cheesy way. Mostly because I don't know them. I've watched enough Spiffing Brit to know there's a lot of ways you can cheese this game. But I don't know... I don't personally know what they are. So, yeah. Currently, we're just doing this normally. This army has decided to try and take Slupsk. I think that's maybe how it's supposed to be pronounced. Yeah, we've got some Norwegian raiders have decided to try and take a bit of Poland. Which I feel like is not really all that great. You know what I might do? Minsk, you've been a very good ally. Call to war. I will defend the continent. If you want to go and piss off the Norwegians, and if you want to go take their land, go for it, mate. I would be more than happy to have you take them on. Excellent work. Because at the moment, they're just kind of pissing around on the coast. Oh, no, they have actually landed. Right. Come on. Go smash the Vikings. I mean, as terrifying as the Vikings are, we outnumber them by a lot. And now what we're going to do is play the chase around our country game. Come on. Catch up to them. They recently disembarked. Hoping they're not going to... We're just going to chase them around the country at some point. We might catch them and slaughter the army. My hope is that our friend is going to... Where is he? Over here. Yep, there we go. He's off on the move. I'm hoping he will go and try and take their country. Now, we're not... So, because we're defenders, we're not actually going to gain lands. Not that I really want random tracts of land in bloody Norway. I like Norway, but it's not much use the other side of the world. Our wife has inspired some recruitment. Fantastic. Ruslan is involved in the fights. Stevie, while we're doing all this war, you need to actually start making an heir. Right? Could you just make some babies? I'm sorry to ask. I appreciate it's a slightly weird thing to ask, but we need an heir, because otherwise we run the risk of... oh wow, you were useless. Pays me 30 gold. Fantastic. I get it. That's what we want. That's what we like to see. That was the worst Viking attack I've ever come across. So be it. You absolutely useless plonkers. Right, where have we got low control? Oh, Slups. Well, that's not a surprise. Council. Who can I shout at to you? Increase control in Slupsk. Okay, all is good. All is good. Can we actually change a name? I can't change the name of a current character. So, well, the hope was that Stevie... So we can, of course, have... We can have children, we can have heirs, and all of those will be named after donators. But we haven't had any yet. Stevie, you need to be busier, for God's sake. I think we can actually now disband all of our armies. Yeah, disband all the armies... And we could relax. Okay. So, this little bit down here, we're going to probably... yeah, recently waged war. But, basically, when we can create a title that will encompass this area, they should end up joining us. Kind of be forced to join us. Or we can just go and murder them. I want to go beat these people just because they're stubborn. I tell you what, though, they have become a drunkard, and I'm going to claim that that was from the war with dumbass war we raged early on. I mean, maybe the problem isn't with Stevie. That is true. We get. I'm going to suspect that Stevie's just spending all the time in the old library. But who knows? Who knows? But we need we need our allies, because they're actually quite strong. So where was this title? Oh, okay, so we are apparently we can try and steal this bit of land for ourselves, but to do so we'd have to fight with you. I mean, we could beat you. Whether we're bothered by that fight is a whole other story. These lot are getting battered by... Who are you? Luticia? There we go. See, I say I'm getting better with the whole pronunciation. I'm not. I'm definitely not getting better at the whole pronunciation, but there we go. This area is going to take a while. Yeah, we know there's an offensive war. Okay, it's apparently quite a nice area. Need to get some money. So, to get some money, we could go and do a spot of raiding. We could raid our neighbours. We could like counter. We could counter Viking raid. We could go raid the. I feel like raiding the Vikings is a bad idea. I guess we could do it. Has there been any big changes? Is the question. Has Jorvik gained more land? I think Jorvik might have gone and taken some more of Scotland. No, actually, no, not quite. East Anglia still exists. Wessex is fine. The Welsh are fighting. Oh, no, you've... Gwend has taken quite a lot of Wales. Wales is almost unified, to be honest. Spain's more unified than it was. Although you've got almost all of... Oh, actually, I was going to say, you've got almost all of Spain in a tiny army, but your army's quite injured from war, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we've basically doubled in size from where we started. Yeah, we need 70 gold, don't we, for the thing we want to do? 87 gold. Yeah, we're getting distracted. I'm just having a look around what's going on. And for future endeavours, essentially. fact, we're actually kind of moving away from Poland. We're taking Pomerania? Isn't that a dog? Yeah, so we're actually kind of... I guess, if we take... we take this area, and we can have more than one... We're going to rule more than one empire, or more than one kingdom, I think. But yeah, maybe I don't want to go taking the... I'm taking this lot here because they're smaller factions rather than trying to deal with the bigger countries down, bigger realms down here. Which is why I'm gravitating towards the coastline up here, but that does leave me at risk from the Vikings. Yeah. Where do we want to go next? Could we take you out? Yeah, we could. You're getting attacked and being raided a little bit. I don't think the time has passed. Declaring war will break the truce. How long ago was the truce? There's a way to tell how long I've got left on it. Truce with you. We know about that one. Truce with you for 3 years. That's boring. I think this bit has got to go next. If I take Klobzerg? Oh, God. I'm so sorry. For anybody from this part of the world, I'm just not very good. I'm just not. You got 1,000... You got, like, an okay-size army. We should smash it. Yeah, but we will see. Andy Supers, thank you very much for the donation saying, can I have the first male-born Prince Orange? I don't know who will be the first. We've already got some people, but Prince Orange can appear at some point. Super like any region that Alex can't pronounce needs to be conquered. Well, that's all of this. Well, no, actually, we can pronounce Minsk. Well, that's fine. They're our friend. Most of the rest of this I can't pronounce at all. Krakow. I think that's the right way of pronouncing that one. Great Moravia. Sure. Hungary! I can pronounce you! And we've got Bulgaria. Well, that's fine. We've got the Byzantine Empire, but we're not going to beat you. Although we actually don't have that many soldiers fewer than the vast Byzantine Empire. Well, I guess a lot of their soldiers might be broken up into their little factions and everything. Sadly, we can't rename, areas of land and all that. Good news! We might have an heir on the way. Fantastic news. Well done, Stevie. You've figured out what to do. It's a weird thing. I'm saying weird things. But there we go. Stu, thank you very much for the donation. As I'm going for an unprecedented 4th non-boo from Alex. I saw Michael J. Fox in a florist today. At least I think it was him. It was hard to tell as he had his back to the fuchsias. That's... Oh... No, I'm not going to give you a boo for that. It's great. It's terrible, but great all at the same time. Yeah, you will definitely not get a boo for that. Well done. Oh, yeah, that is definitely a terrible pun, but it is quite well done. Right, let's raid everyone as raise our army as raiders. We're going to try and get some money for creating this title. Oh yeah, Mr. Purple, don't worry. I know it gets weirder. I've seen what can happen. I'm not going to tell people what can happen. The chief that beat us in the first war has been captured. Good work. I don't know who did it, but good work. We're just going to go and raid some people. To be fair, I did want to go and capture this territory in the future. Maybe raiding it's not the best idea in the world, but I could do with 7 gold. So we're going to go get some 7 gold. You've got... we can't raid across the ocean. We're not... Only the Vikings can do that. I don't know whether we can do that later on. I guess we probably can. But Or maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, the Vikings can go across the sea to raid. We can't because of our faction. I guess we could go raid Prussia if we're there. They've got no money anywhere. Everyone's been raided, so no one has any money to steal. Damn it! You're raiding. All of that's empty. We could raid there, and we could raid the capital there. So we've got 7 gold. We're going to take 7 gold from there, and then 15 gold from there. And if they want to attack us, that's fine, because we'll smash them. I mean, they can't complain much. They're busy raiding here as well. It's what is the year? 871 AD. It's basically is all we do is just run around our neighbours and steal all their money and then run back to our base and hope that they don't come steal all of ours again. So yeah, they're going to kind of be a little bit pissed off. They're not going to really like us. But what can I do about this? If you go and raid that bit, I'm going to be really pissed off with you. Lithuanian band of... No, you don't, you bloody dare. Wait, hold on. We didn't finish raiding there. Raid that. Okay, we got 15 gold. Oh, okay. Now, I'm surprised to find my wife skulking in my study. By the look on her face, something is clearly upsetting. Dobroslova? Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce it. My beloved, I must confess you that Gudamanti has gravely insulted me. I cannot bear the thought of being close to that coarse woman any further. Weren't you my... Oh, I thought you were my physician. You're not. She'll be gone tomorrow. Chiefess gains some fame. I don't. We can side against... You know what? She asked. We don't really gain or lose anything at that point, so we'll just get rid of them. Just makes life easier for us, basically. Look, we're not quite got to murdering people yet. We're mostly being civilized, all right? I feel there's going to be a big squabble between raiding parties over here. Yeah, that was somewhat of absolutely no significance to me, so I might as well keep the chiefess happy at that point. They've left prison. Cool. Do I have any prisoners I can... Oh, I do have prisoners. I can't ransom you. You're basically all worthless to me. I can recruit you. I don't see... Well, you're not actually a terrible fighter. Don't know why I'd bother spending the money. Man, you're not a terrible fighter either. But I'm not that fussed about recruiting you. Oh, our raiding army has found another raiding army, and we're going to have a bit of a stab up in someone else's fields. Oh no! Our champion was wounded! For God's sake. We're going to win the fight. It's frustrating. Our champion killed one. Okay, so the guy that wounded one of our champions then got stabbed. Our champion maimed one of theirs. Jeez. Our champion... No, so their champions got absolutely wrecked in that one. Good work. Good work indeed. Can you continue? Hey! We have a new heir! One day, a child will carry on my legacy. What will their name be? We have got a new heir. Fantastic. The new heir will actually be, the first donation that came in, will be Archeon. Which actually not a bad name for... Archeon's the Warhammer. I think that's how it's spelled. May you grow wise and strong, Archeon, and lead the Chaos Legions into Poland. Basically, that's what we're hoping for at the moment. Right, we have raided all of their money. Ooh. Oh, we've captured this is about to sound very bad. We have captured someone's wife. We're going to run away and then ransom them. We are really bad people. It's quite bad. Hello, Eve. Don't judge me. I want some money, basically. I want to get 30 gold. We can ransom Chiefess Katrina for 25 gold. In fact, that's almost as much money as raiding 3 villages has got us. Yes, ransom you. They will probably accept. We will run home with our money. And then we will create a new title for ourselves. We are bad people. However, we are now richer people. So that is good. And our 2 neighbours are busy now raiding each other. So we've just come in, fought a battle in a field, proceeded to raid both countries, stolen all the money, and now run away. We've just started a war, I think. We have essentially just started a war. How are you? You got 2,000 soldiers. So I should be a little bit afraid of you if you decide to go for us. I don't know whether they will. They could do. We're going to return in a minute with 30 gold. We can disband our army. They can go to sleep. If we need to call upon them, we will. But I think the raiding's kind of done. Right, we can now create the Duchy of Pomerania. We can create the title. Create. Fantastic. Now, I believe I will now be your rightful liege. I am. So you don't like us much because we waged war on you a little while ago. Over time, that will fade. And also, I could try and murder them. I could murder them. It is a scheme. It's only a 7% chance of it being successful. It'll take 8 years to do. I'm not very good at murder. So I could murder them, replace them with someone else, and hopefully they'll be friendlier. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to try and sway them. We're going to try and make them like us so that they are more likely to want to become part of our great country. That's the hope, at least. Actually, no. Who does the persuasion? Stevie, is it your job, or it might be your job? I don't know. You at least like us, so our priest likes us, which is good. You're trying to help develop the country. Fantastic. Okay. I'm just going to have a look. Where are we along here? Fame level is distinguished. Oh god, don't know how to do faith. Development's got to be. 10. I'm not that way. We're not going to get that far in. Yes, murdering random people through essentially sending assassins is always important. We have got. How are we losing prestige? I don't know. What have I done? How are we losing prestige a month? I mean, I know how we can gain it back. I just don't know how we've lost it. How do we do that? Wise people of chat. How do I gain prestige a month? Because I want to get bigger and better armies, but I don't quite know how. Might still be recovering slightly from the raiding. I guess I could rise my armies and go murder you if I wanted. What is the best way to gain prestige? We've got a little bit of money left over. Can I actually upgrade any build? No, I need 82. I'd like some money to build some markets in my lands. I've got quite a lot of prestige. I just don't know how to gain it. Mr. Suarez, I kidnapped someone's wife. How am I losing? I don't quite know how the prestige mechanic works. I've not really figured it out. What's going on? It's late, and I'm tucking into a gripping treatise on classical grammar, as I can't do grammar. Just as I start giggling at someone delightfully snide, I can't. The words are too complicated. Margenia? Left by the previous reader. My wife enters the room. Spineless man, you neglect everything but your studies. Stevie, stop reading books. This is why it's taken so long to have an heir. Get your head out those dusty scrolls or don't come to bed tonight. So we can either refuse our wife and upset her and just focus on reading. We could increase learning, but have our wife quite unhappy with us, or we could just do what she says. I feel like we're going to do what she says. Stevie, stop reading books, for God's sake. Right. I say that. I don't know how. Who the hell are you? Where the hell... Who is in charge of research? Oh, right, okay. Because I'm not the leader of the Polish culture. He's in charge of research and he's useless. Because he's got crappy learning. I'm gonna worry about that. I can't control that at the moment. All we can do is try to take over these other... They're not even actually bloody Polish territories. I'm kind of running in the wrong direction at the moment. We could try and take over this lot. How big an army do you pose? Not as big as us. And if we bring Minsk in, we could probably defeat you and try and take more of Poland rather than keep wandering north. And as fun as it is to prat around up here, we should probably try and get Polish countries. Yeah, I've kind of attacked the wrong way. We have done the patented Failrace method of flail about and not really get where we wanted to. Where would we want to take of yours? I mean, if I take your capital, that would be lovely. Let's just have a look. We could try and take Klemnon? I don't know. We could try and take... I mean, it would make the most sense to take that one, right? Because it's the closest, it borders us. It's not great. Development 2, development this. Yeah, it's not terrible. I might abandon my quest for... Actually, I don't know what country would that... Where would that be in the real world? I don't actually quite know where that would be. Would that be... I don't know whether that would that be Poland? I can't remember. Can't remember the order the stuff goes on at that part of the world, I'm afraid. Sorry, my geography is not so good. Any hints as to what you... I'm not actually quite sure where we're stopping there. Is that Germany? Does it go that far across? Because the borders are all askew, I don't know. But yeah, if Germany goes that far across, yeah, I guess we're stomping through Germany for reasons of we wanted some... It was easy to conquer, actually, is why we were stomping through there. Right. So we have a truce with them. Okay, so it is around the Poland-Germany bit. Gdansk is Poland now. Can we actually have a look at the names? You can actually sometimes look at the names of the place. Klobzerg. I mean, these all look very Polish names, but yeah, who knows, right? We're going to stop farting about over there. I think we're going to go take Kruzwicka, maybe. I'm so sorry. That's where we're going. We're going to try and stomp this area. This war won't be as easy. They have got... We'll just let our... Because of a couple of wars... Okay, our prestige has gone back up again. We could maybe get some more archers. Increase the size of our archers. More soldiers is more good. That would be fine. Power of Great Chronicles. Somebody often quotes passages from the Great Chronicles about the holy virtues. I should prove I have paid attention by quoting a passage of my own, preferably one which complements his personality. I'll memorize and recite a section on. Who are you? I think... Well, you're our champion. Hold on, can I sneakily have a look at your personality? You are wrathful and just. I mean, okay, so... You... Truthfulness... I mean... I'm going to go fairness, because just would be... Yeah, fairness. Hey! There we go. They were happy. We gained some piety, we gained some experience, and our... Whoever you are, a Vol... It's like our priest, basically. Volk, however that works for the Polish. Faith. Learning per level of devotion, sure. Let's just be better at learning. I say that, Stevie, we should get you trained at some other stuff, but for the moment you can just learn how to read books and things. I guess we could go and take you if we wanted as well. Content coward. That's fine. There's a lot of like philosophers and well, there's a lot of intellectuals apparently in Poland at this time of the game. What is going on with this siege? You've been sieging this area for bloody ages. You lot are useless up there. I'm just gonna say that much. How is Minsk doing? Are you doing good? Are you at war with anybody? Yep, you're taking over that bit. Mozyask? Sure, you go do that. You're also a bloody intellectual. Is everybody an intellectual around here? No, you're not. You're a thrifty clerk. Well, I would like a bit of your land, please. Okay. What do you reckon, chat? Are we going to get murdered again? There's a good chance we will. These countries are a mess. Yeah, what do you reckon? Are things going to go terribly for us? Are we going to be vaguely successful? Drake, thank you for the donation. So I got another joke. I once got a Christmas cracker. When I opened it, I got, instead of the usual joke, a fortune cookie message. It said, "Your terrible joke is confusing some guy in a Chinese restaurant right now." That is definitely going to be a boo to you. From chat, and indeed from me. P.S. Lord Drake for a name, and he falls. Stevie, get busy making children. We need to shout at Stevie. That's essentially what we need to do, is we need to shout at Stevie to make some children so we can actually, have some more family and all of that good stuff. Stevie's fault. Blame Stevie. Basically, it basically is. It basically is. Right. We're going to try and get that bit from you. You have no allies, so we don't really have to worry about it. I agree. I think Stevie's army is going to roll a wagon on the battlefield. It's quite likely. Look, this chap's got 4 children, 4 heirs going on. Stevie, you've not even... Well, you have managed 1. You've managed 1. Let's manage some more, please. Hopefully. Never mind. Right, wartime. He actually quite likes us. He's got 34 opinion of us. Does fairly, does quite like us. But I hate to say, I would really like your land. Raise armies. Minsk is going to come and help us. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Minsk, help. Call to war. Call to war. Right. Now, they all raise their armies, I presume, at their capital. They might cross over and try and take out them. However, I'm hoping with our good friends turning up from the other side, we will cause them a lot of grief. Are they going to try and take our... They might just sit at the capital. Yeah, so we're going to try and chase their army. Ultimately, if I can chase their army and wait for our friends to turn up... Should have actually checked to see if Minsk was at war, but never mind. We should be able to win this war on our own. Our army's actually quite big. So, yeah. Keep chasing them down. We really are just playing silly. But I swear I've never played a game where I've chased an army around as much as I'm chasing the armies around in this. We have defeated them. Now they will run back to the nearest friendly base, which will be their capital. Stevie's reading books again. More than anything, my quest to be a learned man is teaching me how much I do not yet know. What more? There must be so much knowledge that has been lost to the ages, as books fall apart or languages are forgotten. Perhaps I could contribute by making a new translation of one of the classic works. Although, what would I even translate? So the Regalia Pastoralis on how to lead a good life. Instructions on alchemy in the Lanterns of Wisdom. Or it sounds too hard and just lose some stress. We're not actually stressed at the moment. So, sure. I guess how to lead a good life. Leave it to whatever. You know what I said. Wait, we need to get Stevie to read the Kama Sutra, then we might have more heirs. Minsk, could you come and give us a hand? Oh, I think you're busy fighting your own wars. Never mind. My translation of the Regalia Pastoralis is coming along, but one section in the version I am copying from gives me pause. My scribe says the words on the page mean as we hold 2 feet and sprint rising edges of hunter. This cannot be right, can it? I can come up with something more fitting, which we are guaranteed to do. So you can improve the text, gain 150 prestige, translate the text exactly, which gives us piety, or the meaning is obviously we handle this, we can gain 75 prestige. I'll go for this one because there's a 100% chance we improve it. So we gain prestige. That was worthwhile doing. And I'm still chasing an army through my neighbour's territory. Come here, you asshole. We want to fight. I don't want to play chasey army around the world. I love how the armies can just go through each other's territory. Oh, we do more translation work. I'm in the notes. My translation read back to me. When my lord, please forgive me, but did you fall asleep? Heavens above, this classic is a piece of absolute drivel. So we can either have my scribe take on more responsibility. We can translation quality will improve significantly. And yeah, you know what? Let's just not bother with that. I don't want the stress. The stress can be a bit problematic in some of these. You are just the most annoying army I've ever faced against. Oh, yay! We've got a... Thank you, Stevie, for finishing doing your inscriptions. Your wife's pregnant. Okay, so we can get our friend to help us. Specific phrase from this has been frustrating my translation efforts for days. I even started muttering it to myself sometimes. Still struggling with that one, are you? My Volk? I don't know. Hef's a weighty old tome. One simply needs to know where to look. So we can ask them to help us. Which 50-50 chance of it. You know what? Let's just go for that. Have them help us. There's no real downside whichever way it went. I think sometimes... I just want to kill this army. I want the army to run back to its own country so that I can chase it. Because it's gonna... Surely... Yeah, keep running. Keep running. Oh, you are just an arsehole. Yeah, okay, there's a lot of translating work going on. Are we finally going to smash this army? There we go. Dear God, that was hard work. We're also getting raided. Some assholes turned up. Can we go and smash your army? You've ran away. Ah, hey! An excellent translation. We've done a good job. Show me second pride of place in my library, and every Zretz, I don't know what the hell that is, who reads it is mightily impressed by my efforts. Some already speaking of making copies of their own. So we've gained... Hey, we've done a good thing. I feel like we're just going to have to start taking this bloody land now. 25% war score just from chasing the army around. Right, go on. We'll meet you in the field of battle. Hey, we have a new child. This one shall be Drake. Drake, welcome. You don't get the title of Lord Drake yet. You have to earn that title, but you shall be Drake. Welcome to the dynasty. Oh God. Oh God. I can't close that for a second. Oh, I think you had an extra. I think your name was Drake. I don't think I can change that now. Yeah, you... Oh, well, I was pressing keys. Never mind, you're Draked. All is fine. All is fine. You're going to be an absolute pain in the ass. Just take out this army, please. Where has Minsk gone? I think they're so busy... Oh, the Minsk is finally on the way. I guess they finished their war. I think we might have finally got these people beaten. Especially with Minsk turning up. And they've only got 200 soldiers left. It's barely any soldiers. And yeah, they're smashing their soldiers into our army. It's not going to go well for them. Their armies are basically gone. They're even getting raided at the moment. Drake, I believe you are a boy in this one. They have failed to be swayed, but don't really care. So yeah, you are second in line for the throne. Which is not a bad place to be, because you never know what's going to happen. You definitely never know what's going to happen with this game. People get die, people get kidnapped. A brewing troublemaker. Archeon has gained, I'm going to guess, the rowdy trait. We are being raided up there. You can go deal with that. We have got 3 gold is all we gained from this so far. But I mean, between me and our good friend over there, we will smash this one out very quickly. I think by the time they capture this, we will have enough war score to win. The raiders have got chased away by our allies. Lovely stuff. That is what we like to see. Good work, everyone. Come on, get the last bit of the siege done. Done. Lovely stuff. Enforce our demands. We will gain some fame. Lovely stuff. We have got a new province. I'm Dan asking, when do we get a Princess Lado? Well, I mean, so far we haven't got a Princess Lado, but you never know. You never know. It's always possible for a Princess Lado to make an appearance. Okay, we gained a little bit of money. We can declare wars. I'm not going to. We can disband our armies, I should think. Yeah. Okay, we can disband you. There we go. Everyone can go home. Right. The other thing I was going to look at, are any of you... Actually... courtiers. Guest, an outstanding schemer. Ah! You could work for us and murder people. I mean, what? We can actually do with some more champions. It looks like Archeon is... slightly better fighter. Drake is slightly better diplomacy, but that will change, of course, as they get older. Yeah, we could do with some better champions. We haven't actually got very many. We could recruit some, and we could... None of you are really any good. You're not a terrible fighter. Might actually recruit you. Negotiate your release and recruit them, and then I will get them into service as a champion fighting for us. Champions just help your armies fare better. I tell you what, this I've got a lot of soldiers for quite early in the game. This bit of Poland has been... We've got more soldiers, almost more soldiers than Wessex. Certainly have more soldiers than East Anglia. We could go take that if we wanted. Yeah, we've got more soldiers than Mercia, which is quite good. Right, and then... Oh, did they leave? I thought they were recruited. Maybe they were automatically recruited into our... Who knows? Everyone is chill at the moment. Okay. All is good. Yes, Drake, your name's slightly typed wrong because I was trying to... Because a bar got connected over another bar and I couldn't get rid of it, and it put an extra D in it that it wasn't supposed to. So, there we go. Chieftain, if you could please forget about the war we raged on you a little while ago and come join us, otherwise I will force... Either come join us as a vassal willingly, or we will force you to join us, you know, with the big old war. Now, we were trying to get the Kingdom of Poland. Okay, sorry, so the Duchy of Polania is... Are we the Duchy of... We are the Duchy of Polania, aren't we? No, we are the High Chieftain. Can we not make the Duchy of... There yet? Surely we must have most of the... Obviously, I need this bit. Ooh, shall we try again to murder this chap? Well, not murder. I mean, murder, yes. You won't become our vassal. You can keep your prisoners as long as you like. You can keep your prisoners until they die of old age, and you can execute them, you can ransom them, you can release them. I don't have any dread. So if you have prisoners and you release them, you lose dread. Depends on how you want to rule. We are quite militaristic. We are warring quite easily, quite regularly here. It's High Chieftain Duchy. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I keep because it's there's different terms for different government types, and I occasionally forget. So yeah, Hive Chief is essentially that. But we are going. I mean, we can go for Poland. Makes sense, seeing as what we are playing as. Yes, all the prisoners in the all the prisoners are working to make Failrace merch. That's basically how it works. They are all working to make Failrace merch. I feel like I want to take your land away from you as well at some point, but you're a bit scarier to fight. You do not look like... I was going to say, you do not look like you're 27, but you have consumption, which is not good. You are very poorly. You're terrible at everything. Yeah, you've had a rough life. So characters can get ill, and that is very much a thing that happens. We are not too bad off. I mean, yeah, you compare the mighty High Chieftain Stevie to High Chieftain Wacklaw. You don't look healthy, my friend. You don't look healthy at all. Do we go and stomp our way through their land? Possibly. I would ransom the prisoners if I could, but there's nothing to... I can't ransom them. No one's going to accept it. No, there's no one to ransom them to. So... they can just stay in there for now, basically. Okay, we've absolutely slaughtered any hope they had of making progress. Are you closer? Ha-ha! You will become our vassal! Welcome! We have consolidated all of the land there. Fantastic. They've forgotten about the war we declared on them a while ago. They will chill out. And, there we go. Welcome to the mighty Polania. Polania, I don't know how to pronounce it. It is a mighty beard. I am jealous of Stevie's beard. I cannot grow a beard like that. There's no chance I could grow a beard like that. Stevie has a mighty, mighty beard right there. So yeah, well done. Well done to Stevie. We should... I mean, I want to try and get cultural head of Poland, because we'll do way better for the research than this twat. But you've got quite a big army. I mean, we've got a bigger army, but it would be a grinding war, I suspect. Actually, what is Minsk up to? Are they still having a good time? Oh, your army's tiny compared to us now. You are allied. Oh, you've got lots of allies around you. Jeez, you are allied to everybody. Don't piss off Minsk. that's safe to say. Yeah, don't piss those off. Our vassal wants a place on the council. You're better at stewarding than one-eyed Weirslaw. Or you're equal, actually, to stewarding. You're not great. You're at minus 200 prestige. Oh well. Murphy asking, what impresses you more, a mighty beard or a mighty wing? I mean, a mighty wing, I think. However, in the medieval time where you didn't have an option, you know, the beard is a good call, really. Have we got any? Yeah, you're not much. Like, it's useful to have somebody who's sneaky and everything, but do we go to war with you? Do we just try and unify Poland? Let's have a look. So, to unify Poland, we will have to start moving. So, yeah, the Kingdom of Poland, as fun as it was marching around up there, And we have kind of got a bit of there. We've got to go down this way as well. Who owns you? You are your own. I'm so glad that we haven't got... None of these people really have allies going on. They all just kind of doing their own thing. Which means I can kind of just go to war with impunity, because I attack them, they have one army, we smash it, or we chase it around for 20 minutes. Minsk eventually turns up. Actually, Minsk, are you busy at all? Are you fighting any wars? Doesn't look like it. If I go to... I wish I could have, like, send a message, like, if I go to war, can you come and give us a hand? I wish that was a thing we could do. They will. Ooh, oh, Stevie, stop reading books. As I'm out for a stroll around the market, a merchant calls me over, insisting she has something that will pique my interest. The scent of drying herbs and foreign tinctures overwhelms my senses as I approach the store. She is rifling through her collection of dusty tomes and other treasures, of course. After some digging, the merchant produces an old book and insists I need it for what is to come. So we can buy the book. We'll receive an artifact for 50 gold. We can fail to negotiate it better. Oh, that's... yeah. I can steal it, gain dread and gain stress. We could... What need I have for books? Oh... I mean, we haven't got much stress. I'm half tempted to be an arsehole and just take it. Because the downside of that is the stress, but we're not even close to the limits with stress. We could do that, but it's only you know, 48, 51%. So 51% we spend a lot of money, and although we have got the prestige to risk. I don't know whether there could be any hidden side effects of that. I'll just take it. Maybe we get cursed. I feel like Stevie is not necessarily the person who would go around and, you know, be stealing the book. We're gonna gamble. Stevie, how are your negotiating skills? Yes! Good negotiating skills, Stevie. Well done. We only spent 15 gold. We had the Polish book about books. Astonishing. More prestige and more learning. Fantastic. Oh, Stevie, are you and your bloody books? As I put away my newly acquired Polish book about books, a slip of parchment falls out. Upon it are instructions for a practice called bibliomancy, where one might divine their fortune from a passage in the book. All I need to do is open this text to a random spot and read the first fateful verse. So we can gain stress. Nope, temptation is overwhelming. We're off on an adventure! Follow the instructions to the letter and select a passage at random from the text. Shivering with anticipation, I open my eyes and read. Fear is the mind killer. A coward dies 1,000 tiny deaths. It's a valiant man dies but once. What am I to make of this? So, we can gain stress. We can gain prestige. Or we can say it's nonsense and we can get... You might gain the trait paranoid, don't want that. We don't want to gain 60 stress. I mean, 99% chance of getting some prestige feels pretty good to me. I discover the true meaning of the passage. Fantastic. That's what we like. So we gain some prestige. We've got a lot of prestige going on now, which is great. We're trying to make this guy like us. Vindictive Ravener. So, soaring ambition, unshakable faith, unmatched people skills. I don't think you're a good people person. Sure, let's go with ambition. Hope they like that. I mean, we're mostly friendly with them anyway, so that's fine. Oh, we're reading books again. Finally cracked the mysterious passage and feel much wiser for it. Thanks to that merchant, the threads of fate suddenly appear more clearly to me. Fear may be the mind killer, but I have faced my fear. So we've gained some more levelly up points. Sure, let's unlock some stuff through here. We're just turning Stevie into a scholar at this point. Now, if I equip that, there we go. We'll get more learning, a bit more prestige. Fantastic. Our vassal is happy. Life is good. Life is grand in the Polish Empire. Can't complain too much about... I say that. Let's have a look. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, as expected, Sweden has become quite powerful again. We have more soldiers than Sweden. King Bjorn Ironside of Sweden. So characters can get nicknames. Your characters can get nicknames depending on what happens. So you can be like the Brave, the Lion, and all that kind of thing. So yeah, King Bjorn Ironside of Sweden is pretty scary. There's some Jarl Snake in the Eye. What? I've not seen that one before. Travellers whisper that he bears the Ouroboros as a blemish in his eye, the eternal symbol of a snake biting his own tail. Few are willing to get close enough to check the veracity of such claims. What a name! I've not seen the Snake in the Eye one before. Good old King Bjorn tends to turn up a lot, and he normally does well. Isn't there? Yeah, Ivar the Boneless is chilling around over here. Jarl Halfdan Whiteshirt. Folks often ask Halfdan why they call him Whiteshirt. He just smiles, so that's helpful. But yeah, the names are funny. Yes, King Stevie the Toker, Duke Stevie the Bookworm. I like it. That would definitely be. He would definitely be Duke Stevie the High Chieftain the Bookworm. Oh, great High Chieftain. I'm farting about and got distracted. Where are we going to murder next? I mean, we've got quite an accomplished military. It's just Stevie lets someone else lead it while he goes and reads a book in the capital somewhere. This guy's useless. We've got to take some land from you. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, the characters are historical figures at the start of the game. It's going to change and morph over time. So yeah, like Ivar the Boneless and I can't. I've heard of Ivar the Boneless. I can't say I've heard of King Bjorn the Ironside, but I presume that is accurate. And so when you start the game, they're all accurate. But of course, as you play through the game, it's going to diverge, and the longer you play through, the more and more it's going to go wacky, basically, which is half the fun of it, really. Yeah, I feel like we're going to stomp on some territory over here. I'm going to make sure Minsk isn't at war. Allied. Minsk is allied with everyone. They are forming like this super pact over there. We have no friends, but we are quite aggressive. So yeah, we're going to take your capital, I think. I'm hoping we can start getting close. I don't know what we need to make the Kingdom of Poland. It'll need a little bit more. But yeah, High Chieftain Wacklaw, you are going to feel the might of the Polish army. We're basically next to your... move rally point. We're basically next to your base anyway. Oh no, that's our friends going for a raiding. Can we... wondering whether we could try and ally with this person so they don't go to war with us. Oh, you're allied with Jorvik. Yeah, we're not attacking you anytime. Please don't attack us. Durham, where are you? You're England. Right, okay. So the state below us is scary, actually. Right, okay. I don't want to piss them off, but I do want to take Poland. I've just got to do it without pissing off them, because if they bring Ivar into it, no, it wasn't Ivar, it was Jorvik. If they bring, yeah, Jorvik in, we're stuffed. We can arrange marriages for our children. It does happen. So, what have that's gone? I've done that the weird way. Right, find a spouse. Okay, alliance power. Lusatia, you're over there. Oh, you'd not be a bad one to have, actually. Yeah, you're quite good. Kingdom of Estonia. You're not bad. You'll take a long time to get to us if we needed help. Because, yeah, you will be... to be fair, I'd take you as an ally for the moment. Actually, yeah, because you're right next door to us. Yeah, that's a great ally. That's a great ally to have. Because we're not that interested in attacking you at any point. Yeah, you can be friends. We'll be friends with you. Lusatia, sure. I could arrange if the state below us has any suitable people. So allies are for like your children. I guess we could even do that. So we'd be allied with the state below us, so they won't attack us. It's going to cost us 200 prestige. I mean, yeah, I think that's actually not a bad shout. We'll have allies to the south and to the west. We're kind of protected from this corner, so if we want to stomp over the rest of Poland, we're fine. They'll help us. Fantastic. That'll work. So there we go. Or was it not an alliance, that other one? Oh well. Maybe it might be because they weren't an heir. It might have just been because they were a random child. I don't. Screw it. They can go over there. Who knows? So you can have. Someone say what age you have to look over your shoulder. Events can happen that will lead to like murder, essentially. I've never come across a child essentially usurping or murdering parents, but it can happen. It does happen. It can be an event that occurs. But yeah, I've not seen it personally. We are more likely to die in battle or of old age, etc. We definitely need a lot more children going on at the moment, because we've only got 2. Stevie is too busy reading books. Right, Stevie, we're going to go to war, because you're boring at the moment. Sorry, buddy. But... Oh, my claims are for that bit. I do actually have a claim on that. I could take that bit. Because I want to go to the capital. I guess I can save that claim for later. Because I wanted to get the capital while I was here. Like, if I'm going to go declare war, I might as well conquer the main bit, right? Though, before I do that, we're going to put my rally point. I just realised I moved my rally point the wrong side of the river to get the capital. So let's do that. We're making crap all money. But we'll fix that in a minute. Sound the war horns. It's time for a battle. Our armies have been split into 2. I've never quite figured out why. Sometimes it splits armies into 2. And sometimes it splits armies not into 2. Oh, you've just ran away. Oh, you absolute... Many bad words. Right, call allies to war. Call to war. You, call to war. Yeah, I don't quite know how... Sometimes it spawns all my soldiers in one go, sometimes it spawns them in 2 goes. Which... I don't mind 2 armies, but these armies separately are not enough to take this one. It would be great if I could have one defensive one. My allies are coming. The Polish... Were they Polish or are they German? They might be German, actually. Oh, okay, the armies get split where you can't supply them all in one country. Ah, right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Cool. I have learned something. Right. Okay. So it's because of the rally point is in a weird place. That would make a lot of sense, actually. Cool. Yeah. Okay. I've learned something new today. So it depends on where I put the rally point. Will depend. Oh no, our champion was wounded. Oh no. Oh, the friendly Germans have turned up. Actually, I'm going to check. I'm calling you Germans. I'm not actually sure if you are German. No. You're Slavic, I guess. So I'm going to presume, is West Francia? No, I don't. No, I guess that is kind of, it's all kind of Germany over there, isn't it? Somewhere in the mix. I don't quite know at what point it becomes German, if I'm honest. Right, we've stomped them. Our armies will move on, and our allies are going to turn up, and this poor country here is having a really bad day. Tell you what, you go chase them around, and we will let our allies who are turning up by the boatload. Actually, we just send one army off after you now, and the other army can stay sieging. Because you should be able to take down him. Right. Go and chase them around our country. Oh, we're going to get some help chasing around our country as well, which is great. Where's Minsk? Oh, you're on the way. I think they're just slowly making their way over here. So this is going to be a close battle, but then our allies turned up, so we're going to stop them. Our ally army is huge, so that is a nice stompy fight right there. Stevie is just sat in a library, reading some books, unlocking some more skills, while the soldiers are busy doing the stabbing. Yeah. We've got some good armies. There's some raiding going on over there that we're not too worried about. Our army, the first army of Conin? I don't know. Where are you guys? Is that my army? We trapped one of their armies in. Oh, yeah, it's on the move. Right, oh. Apparently I'm not clicked on my army. You can go and give chase over there. That's fine. Miss Bell say, have you crossed the not safe work option off? Is that an option? Hold on. I didn't even know that's an option. Yeah, probably turn that off. Just don't want YouTube getting angry. I've actually never come across that yet, so didn't know that was a thing. Thank you for the warning. We'll show the diseases and stuff. I mean, it's a bit weird when the diseases and injuries and so on is fine, but anatomy is not fine. And that would be a long conversation for something more than me farting around in Crusader Kings. But it is a strange concept, a strange system whereby that's okay. And horribly maimed and injured is fine. But other stuff will get you demonetized. Will's weird. But yeah, that's a long-ass debate. That is not... Oh, a commoner was slain during the battle. Well... Oh, no, it was an allied combatant. Who are you? Arse. Oh, well. You're not one of... I might have been a... It might be one of you, actually. But there we go. Yeah, so that army's still running away into the forest to try and recuperate. Where's Minsk gone? Are you busy fighting someone else? I think you are, really. Oh, okay. I received an offer from Matilda, a commoner from Poznan. If the letter is believed, she is an experienced herbalist who will be willing to share her knowledge in return for room and board. You gain the trait herbalist. Matilda joins the court. She can plant a garden, which gains me piety. Our wife likes us. We have a little bit of experience. No, well, Stevie likes to learn, right? Stevie likes to learn. Stevie will become a herbalist. Go for it, Stevie. Honestly, I do normally play just the full-on military commander type, which is fun. It is, I'm not going to lie, quite entertaining playing as just Stevie reads a book. Oh, we've got a raiding party. These bloody Vikings. Piss off. I'm going to send an army away, because we've got this war, I think, covered between me and our ally down here. We will probably deal with this quite well. Oh, God, all of the You know what? You know, you're literally next door. Go stab them in the everywheres. Oh, they've turned up. Actually, wait, you maybe just go help this battle momentarily. However the hell I get you to join it. Can you? There we go. Well, Minsk's finally arrived. Thanks. You've turned up a bit late to the war, but it's better than nothing. We will get Stevie the Bookish. That is the goal, I think. That is basically the goal, is to have Stevie the Bookish. Oh no, we've taught Stevie how to make their own weed. Oh, that was foolish. All Stevie is going to do is sit and get high. Right, who is sieging? You're not sieging. Go murder some raiders. If you please. That army's running away. This other army up there is getting slaughtered, hopefully by our vassal. Oh, okay, we were trying to sway this guy, weren't we? Commoner from Pomeranian heritage has been accosted in the streets of Poznan over some minor offences. By making a statement in their defence, I could perhaps convince my vassal, the equally Pomeranian of my character, but I might risk alienating my Polish peers. I am sorry. You're already quite friendly with me, and I'll take the more. Yeah, I'm sorry, but we will stick there. King Stevie the Most High. That is the most accurate of terminology, I think, right there. We've captured somebody. We are getting close to winning this war now. We're at 93% war score. Can I, before this war all times out and crap, can I ransom anyone? Nope, no one wants to be ransomed. No one's important enough. Never mind then. Oh yeah, don't tell the Pomeranians that I was calling them a dog earlier. That'll probably go down badly, considering we've got half of their faction, essentially. Oh no! Our councillor has died. They have been replaced by a new one who also likes us, so that's good. Is our new one any good? You're alright, actually. Yeah, 17 learning. You're quite good. Fantastic. Welcome. Welcome to the government, or however you want to call it. We're mostly stabbing stuff at the moment. Oh, those have buggered off. Chieftain likes us. That's what we like to see. You know, I might actually I might make sure. We're just going to make sure this person likes us. 52%, because I'm worried about them going to war with us. Because if they call all their allies in, it would be if they call all their allies in, this would be one hell of a mess. We've captured 6 gold of loot. We've got some prestige. Lovely. So we've beat some raiders back. I guess we can just kind of head back over to these sieges and just do that, really. Oh, I think our commander's got injured. Yeah, wounded, wheezing. Nah, that's a shame. Marshal earns respect. Lovely stuff. I mean, so far, this is what the First War was supposed to be like. In fact, actually, I've just realised our ally took the bit of land that we were going to take. They've got it into there. They've been vassal. Why are you naked? Dude! Find some clothes! We're doing a kingly meeting! Put some bloody clothes on before we do diplomacy. Christ. Well, we were kind of doing a kingly meeting anyway. I mean, that obviously was the least kingly meeting possible because you were just butt naked. However, honestly. Right, we're going to speed up time a little bit because sieges take a while. Oh, never mind. In fact, it won't matter. Oh, Stevie's wife's pregnant. Good news indeed. Enforce demands. Take the bit of land. So be it. 'Tis mine. Now, we cannot control all this territory ourselves. We can only hold 6, so this has got to go to somebody else. Who can we grant this to? This one, grant to... So we could grant it to our guests, and then that would make them kind of stay with us. And they have got very good intrigue, so they could be a good spy master. Not that I use them much. We grant it to our heir. Drake is calm. Oh no, sorry, he's charming. Well, that's not the worst trait to have. You know what? I guess we give it to Archeon. Actually, I don't know what the best. I'm going to give it to you, so you stick around, because maybe your intrigue would be useful. I don't really know what the advantage is of having it all kind of messed about with, essentially. Zofia, I apologise, but we have a much, much better spy master. Actually, you know what we could also do? Spy master. Find some secrets in Krakow. See what there is. See if we can bribe anybody, or just basically see if we can get up to no good. You can get away with more over the limit, but I'll try and keep it within reason. Right. I think all of us is done. The raiders have left, so disband the armies. And there we go. We need a lot more of Poland before we can think about trying to claim that. Although we don't need that much more before we can claim this next duchy kind of title, this area. That's fine. Sadly now, of course, as everything gets a little bit... Everyone starts allying up and everything starts getting claimed. Although... West Francia is expanding? Is it West Francia fighting? Yeah. West Francia is taking out the bit in the middle. How is England doing? Actually, Ivar's having a bit of a rougher time. This chap over here hasn't done too badly. Alba is actually not as strong as I'm used to seeing it. One of the games I played, England decided to take Iceland. I don't know why, but it did. England's kind of stayed the same. England, not much has changed. Not much has changed over there. Spain is almost unifying. This lot here, there's so many different factions down here. I don't know how any of it works or how it all goes together. Not much has changed over there. Sweden's probably the biggest kind of faction that's grown from all of this. The rest of it looks about as it was. Minsk is doing well, which is always good. Yeah, we could go the kidnap and murder route. It's always a possible. We can designate a guardian, right. Well, seeing as Stevie is very intelligent and everything, I feel like Stevie should try and teach the heir the ways of, well, we're just going to have the Bookworm clan. That's definitely what is going to occur here. We're trying to sort out control over here. This area's crap. There's no money in it at all. Let's try and improve it. Let's construct some markets. I can only really build that. I can't really build much more. Because I'm out of money again. Ah, yes, England took Iceland, so they had somewhere to get fish fingers from. That, yes, absolutely. That definitely seems like the most logical, the best way to go in terms of acquiring fish fingers. Alright, I'm hoping your country will fall apart and we will be able to... How far are we away from Illustrious? Not too far. Say that, actually. Still quite a way away. We don't have enough money for a feast. Never mind. Oh, we could hold a mystical communion. There may be unforeseen side effects. Yeah, that's probably dangerous. Meditate in seclusion. We can lose stress, gain traits, or even increase your learning skills. Cool. Unite the West Slavs. I don't, because I've not done any of this part of the... Jeez. We need a lot more money. Adopt feudal ways, can't do. Consecrate bloodline, found a new kingdom. Yeah, we're a way away from all of that. But, back to 3,000 soldiers. You are not wrong, Caleb. Archeon is a little bit young to be learning the ways of the weed, so we're going to try and hope that Stevie doesn't go down that way of the teaching. But I guess we shall see how it all pans out. Oh, you've learnt of Dragos non-believer secret. Ah. Bloody hell. Okay, so that Spymaster has learnt something useful. Always good. Nicely done. Are any of our prisoners worth anything? You're all useless. Oh, you're not a terrible fighter, though. Do we have... We have got too few champions. If you would like... you could join us and become a champion and fight in our armies. See, I'm thinking of... We could go and raid this area up here again, because these... Oh, they are all allied together. You're at war with... Up here. Wow, you're a tiny country. Or tiny army, I should say. I guess, yeah, tiny country as well. You've got even less. I guess we wanted to. If we could. I mean, we've kind of chonked our way through Poland a bit. I guess we could go back through chonking our way through the top part. Are any of these bits particularly good? Development's crap everywhere. Because they've been so busy at war with each other. Actually, here's a question. Can I... no, didn't mean that one. Your claims... Ah, no, okay. We'll lose a level of faith. That's... Yeah, no, that's horrific. I wondered whether, because it was for a claim, whether it would let me do it. But no, we're still Breakatrix, so we're not going to go for that one. Yeah, Chase, I very much agree. The game does push war. Like, I don't even know how to go through all the... Like, the peaceful process is such a faff way of doing it. It's like, you know what? Might as well just go to war with you. I'll just take your land by bloody military. It's so much easier to do rather than anything else. Especially, we've actually ended up with quite a big army. 23 months before we can go take that bit of land. And 5 years for that. We're not that fussed about that. Who are you? That's a big army. Where have you come from? Oh, you're up there. No, that can't be you. No, you're not. Where the hell are you from? Oh, you're from East France. Where are you going? You're just having a wander. Also, somehow a 6-year-old has got control of one of the biggest empires. That can only end well. Also, you have a glorious crown. King Ludwig II, the German. Yeah, things have happened over there. Essentially, things have been occurring in. How have you ended up not being king? How has that occurred? I can't even figure out how that's happened. Because... Oh, maybe? No, I don't know. Hey, we have a daughter now. Fantastic. ACR speed. You shall be... our daughter. Welcome to the family. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how the hell this family tree has happened. Things have occurred. People have got moved around, and somehow a 6-year-old has got control of a massive country. England is still as it was. Not much has occurred. Oh. Although, oh, no, take it back. Oh, no, I clicked the wrong button. Never mind. Something has occurred. What's happened over here? Aylshire has become its own little thing? What the bloody hell has happened there? Oh, Ireland's been taken over by the Vikings slightly. The Vikings stomped their way through Ireland. Well, they've been having their own fun. Oh, what's happened here? Okay, we've found... Our spy master has found all the secrets they can find. Maybe we should... One... Support schemes... Wait, hold on, how does this work? You know what, just go find some secrets. Let's find some secrets from this guy, because at some point we're going to go back to war with them and take that. I kind of want to take coast. I feel like this bit up here is kind of better than that bit. Don't think I've been to war with you yet. Although you are weaker. You are currently... Oh, you have an ally, though. You are allied with them. Oh, you're allied... Oh, crap. You're allied with my vassal. Okay, what happens if I go to war with someone who's allied with my vassal? I presume they can't call their vassal in. Right? Right? It's like they couldn't call their vassal in to fight me if I go to war with them. That's something I've not come across before. Because, yeah, their ally is... Anybody who knows this game better than me, how does that work? The vassal can't join the war against me. I didn't think it could. So we can go Chieftain Joramil's claim. So we can go after those, which is the whole thing? Maybe? I feel like that's not a bad... If we could get all of that, that would be pretty sweet. Oh, sway the good High Chieftain. While hosting lords and ladies from the realms near and far, do we need you to be any more friendly with us? You know what? We're going to be a massive suck-up. I'm sorry. We've got the prestige to spend. So, yeah, we'll be a suck-up because I don't want you to go to war with us. Although, you're currently fighting... Mercia? Oh, you're fighting Mercia with Jorvik and you're losing. Okay. Right, that's fine. That's fine. Right, armies. Where is a rally point? Supply limit. Okay, we'll move it up there. Rally point up in the forests. Right, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I guess if we lose, we fall back, we'll lose some money, we'll lose some prestige is the worst that could happen, as we are the aggressor here. Or a bunch of countries could go to war with us, and we'd get absolutely shafted. But we will have a lot of allies to join in. So, tasks have been finished. Find secrets have been finished. Right, hold on. Shall I just set people to be busy? You're increasing development. Increase control in one of our newer territories. We make crap all money. Never mind. That's fine. Yeah, you won't... Titles... Vassals won't get higher titles than mine, but we could claim a title for someone and... Yeah, screw it. Well, I'll just go to war. And because it means we'll take more land doing this than if we went for the what's it called? We'll gain a lot more land doing this than gaining, like, trying to go for individual counties. So we will declare war. We will get rid of that. Call our allies to war. Minsk and Lustria. No, that's not the one. I don't know what the place was called. Lucia? Actually, you're at war with somebody. No, never mind. You're at war with everyone, actually. It's gone a bit weird. Right, march in. Hopefully, if everyone's at war with everybody over here, there's going to be a big old scrap. Yeah, Ruslan and Radomil are coming to our raid. Come on, Minsk. Bring an army. So I don't think you're at war with... Oh, you are. Never mind. Pfft. Yes, it'll be fine. There's a fight going on over there. Where are they going? They're going to... Right, so they've got... Oh, see what our allies have turned up and have absolutely stabbed them one. Right, we're just going to turn around and run away. Oh, what's going on? I'm contemplating whether to share something with my wife the next time we are by ourselves, away from listening ears. The things I've learned about Chiefess Bozena would be of great interest to her. I shall share this secret with them. Some things are better left in the dark. I feel like Stevie is an honest person. Stevie will share their secrets with their wife. What could go wrong with that? You're just a sneaky little git. The second I go to war, you just run in and steal from us. Because our army is busy stomping around through the coastline. And I can't be bothered to send an army after you. Right, let's go back to stamping stuff. We learned that Chiefess Bezena thing is a deviant, was that? Who are you, by the way? Oh, that's who you are. Okay, you know best. Can I do anything with this information? We can blackmail. Expose their secret. You know what? We'll try a blackmail. Gain a strong hook on them. Don't know what I'm going to use that for. I might hold on to it and I'll worry about the war first before we worry about courtly intrigue. I want to know what the deviant act is that they found, what it might have been that they were up to. Because, I mean, that could mean a lot of things in 878. So, what acts were they up to? Come on, we've got to give us more. We've got to give us more to the story than just that. Stevie's learnt to read some more books. Hey, Stevie. So we can buy claims to land now. That would be more of a thing if, when we're tribal, we can just stomp over what we want. When we've actually got to be feudal and so on, we have to have claims to land and all that kind of crap. So, yeah. There we go. All is fine. We're stomping over this terrain anyway. All of our allies have turned. They seem to have forgotten their own wars and have come to fight ours, which is cool. I'll take it. Not that there's actually too much to this country. This country's been crap. I don't know why I wanted it, other than it's close, and our soldier had a claim, or our vassal had a claim to it. We got 7 gold. There is a very little army chomping its way through here, which we will go and join. Jesus, 7,000 men against like 200. Oh, we've captured their king! Or their ruler, or whatever you want to call it. We will enforce our demands. Chieftain Jaromil gets Chieftain of Kolsberg. We gain favour, we gain some fame. Your allies gain some fame. Look at that. Lovely. So, okay, we didn't quite gain as much as I was hoping we were going to gain from that. But we've gained a little bit. That's what we were going for, basically. So that's something. We can disband all the armies. That wasn't actually as useful as I wanted it to be. For some reason, I thought we were going to get more territory, but we didn't. But never mind. We cannot. Powerful vassal wants placed on the Are you actually any good? You're not bad at stewarding. I guess I could replace you. Hello, Cascas. What do you think of our wonderful empire? No? Okay. You know what? Yeah, we will keep you happy by assigning you in there. We as law will be a little bit unhappy, but so all of our vassals are now in control of something. Hello, Cascas. You are desperate for some attention. Yeah, I love how in-depth this game is. It makes it unbelievably daunting. And I will say, I have probably missed 100 things. And for those of you that know about this game, I've probably missed 100 things. I'm probably doing it completely wrong. But it is a very good, fun game. And yeah, they're probably doing a lot wrong. However, I'm having fun. So, you know, I say I don't care. But yeah, I do really enjoy this game. I cannot recommend it enough. Are you the ones? No, you're allied. Okay, you're just allied together. Put some clothes on, Christ! Why do you insist on wandering around naked? I feel like this is the next territory to get when I can go. Piety to gain a claim. I don't really need to. I can just take it. How long is your truce got left? Actually, am I going? Don't need to do that there. 4 months. Well, 4 months until we take more of your land, basically. I would say I'm sorry, but I am absolutely not. There is little in the way of sorry from me here. We will just stomp our way through your land. Because you are you part of Poland? Actually, no. Yes. Yeah, no, you are part of Poland. Well, that bit is. That's Kingdom of Lithuania. I guess we'll take Dobrans first. You got no soldiers to really fight this. If I turn up with the full might of the Polish army, you are going splat. Pretty much. Yeah, as Kelsey, the saying, yeah, there's lots of different ways to play it. I play as a warmongering lunatic, basically. Actually, no. Stevie, Archeon has increased his learning. Maybe Archeon is going to be a learned leader as well. Stevie has not really been the warmongerer. Stevie has basically just stayed in the library, got high, read books, and occasionally made some children. Not enough children, but still. I mean, Stevie's only 30. There's still time for more children to appear. But yeah. We could betroth ACR Speed off to someone. I might wait. We could to the High Kingdom of Kiev. Where is Kiev? How strong is Kiev? Kiev's quite strong, actually. ACR Speed get betrothed since they are children. Alliances. Actually, Kiev would be a hell of an alliance. Kiev would be one hell of an alliance ally to have here. Because we don't really want to go that far anyway. Well, I mean, maybe one day, but for the moment... yeah. Don't worry, ACR Speed, we're just setting up alliances. We don't really care. It's terrible, but... Sure, High Chieftain Dree the Stranger. For a second I thought that said the Strangler. Bloody hell, you are very good with diplomacy. Actually, that's a hell of a character. Even if you... Oh dear, you've got the Lover's Pox. You know what you've been doing. Yeah, ACR Speed, we're setting you up there. It's not our dynasty, but it will be alliances for now, won't it? It will... They will be an alliance for the moment, so we can stomp our way around and claim... We can form Poland with the help of Kiev, which is fine. I mean, yeah, third in line, daughter of the throne is never going to do anything anyway, so I'll just take the alliance. It's again, it sounds terrible. That is the way of the world at this time. All of that stuff was just marriages were done for alliances, were done for that. I'm sure the Empire is doomed to fail, but we're having fun. We're just stomping around Poland at the moment. Anyway, from my evenings watching stars, I've seen with my own eyes what I have only heard of before. The stars move at different speeds and reverse their course at different times, but seemingly in large groups, depending on which celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed, with the right calculations, one could even predict their movement. My Vendunia does not approve, of course. Leave the skies be. The celestial realm is for the Vesh to know. I mean, we could gain a lot of piety. I've got gaining tons of it anyway. Nope. I will find my answers in the heavens. Stevie is going to go and smoke some weed and look up at the sky. Go for it, Stevie. Find the answers. Discover astronomy. You can do it. You can do it. I'm sure it'll be fine. I tell you what, this territory's crappy, but never mind. Oh, our ally's going for a raid. Sure. Some are you Vikings? Raiders of Skrain? Don't even know who you are. I feel like it looks like a Viking symbol, but I don't actually know where the hell you've come from. I swear, sometimes the armies just turn up. Oh, Wales is a mess. Wales has become an absolute mess again. Ireland's a horrible mess. Scotland's a horrible mess. Ivar the Boneless has got bits of Scotland. They've got bits of Scotland. There's a random chieftain over here who's uninterested. We can... You know what? Stevie, you're a good teacher. You will teach the second in line for the throne. As we go. Yeah, so England's a bit of a mess. Sweden is doing what Sweden does and taking everything. Sweden is terrifying. Sweden's taking Mercia at the moment. Oh, okay. That's fun. Thankfully, I am not involved in that fight. Yeah, your Vic and Mercia are busy beating the crap out of each other. Sweden's busy being Sweden. Italy's unified to start with, I think, isn't it? So big old kingdom of it. How have I got more army than Italy? In fact, Italy's just lost to the French. But I've got a way bigger army than the Italians. We could stomp our way through Italy if we wanted to. I don't want to, but we could. What I want to actually do is murder you. Yeah, you're not going to become a vassal yet. Right, where can I raise my army and have the big doom stack? If I have it up here, it won't take long to march across there and murder the capital. So that is what we will do. Move the rally point over there. Yeah, we'll take the capital and we'll claim that little bit at some point later on. Oh, actually, it's actually... See, oh no, it's not even ready for Poland, is it? It's kind of a bit awkwardy. Or I could march into there, because you're also not very strong, have no allies, and continue our work towards... Oh no, you're a different bloody territory as well. No, it's all wibbly wobbly territories over here. Alright, I'm gonna take that little bit there, so I can be getting more towards the Kingdom of Poland, essentially. Where can I spawn in my army? Spawn my army back here. Which I can't quite, because I'll spawn it up there. Screw it, it can have a couple of days' march. Right. Declare war. I will take the little bit of Poland. Thank you very much. And I will call in my allies. Kiev, I've not seen you come to war yet. Minsk, you can come to war, and if something goes wrong, we'll call in the other ones. Stevie will get munchies and attack Italy for pizza. Well, maybe. There is always a chance Stevie might want to go for pizza. You know, there is always that chance. Hello, oh great Kiev ruler, a stranger. Welcome to the battle for random little Polish town. That's basically what you're going to march like this mighty Ukrainian army over to random little Polish town that's currently having border wars. I'm hoping you don't go and attack my towns and you turn around to save your own village. Or you can just hide in the hills for months while I attack your towns. Also, that's fine. I don't really mind which you do. I would personally rather you just charge at my army, blissfully unaware. No, you're going to do that. Well, that's fine. We will just chase you down. Uh-oh, what's going on? As I retreat to my chambers for the night, I stumble upon one of my guests, Matilda, in my innermost sanctum. How did she get in here? It is not what it looks like, my lord, she claims. The fact is that she is half naked in the process of bodily defiling my ceremonial sword. Tells me that it is in fact exactly what it looks like. Oh, Matilda. You were the one that taught... Actually, no. You were the one that taught us about herbalism. Have you had too much of the weed? And... I mean, there's the saying anything's a dildo if you're brave enough does kind of ring true, I guess, with you. A bloody sword. We can put you in the dungeon and gain some piety. This will not happen again. We learn the secret. I never realised you could do that. Or we could do the same. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'm not really using piety all that much. I don't really care about that. I'm not really going to banish her. Oh... I can't decide whether the weirdness on this outstrips the weirdness on RimWorld. I feel like it might, if I'm honest. I feel like it might. I mean, honestly, I'm happy to let bygones be bygones. I mean, I think it's more embarrassing for them than it is for me. I feel like Stevie is a very open-minded duke who wouldn't immediately dungeon somebody for that one. Yeah. This will not happen again. We don't want any more of that going on. Oh, you strange, strange people. Don't use swords for that. Just not a good idea. We're having a stab of Chieftain Clemos. Oh, Kiev's turned up. Oh yeah, they're about to get absolutely murdered. That's what you do with swords. Somebody put Matilda in the army. Oh no, our physicians died. They weren't great, but still. Hold on, I've paused it. Right, we need another bloody physician. No one's any good. Decision, search. Go find an actual decent physician, please. Right, we were chasing the raiders out of the land and they have actually buggered off. Oh god, terrible and terrible. And both of them are useless. Oh no, a chancellor's died. Oh, it's all going on here. How did they die? Died from their wounds. Oh, they died in battle as well. Christ, okay. Wait, has our spouse died? What the crap has happened? Okay, Bolslow, you go and get in there. Wait, hold on. Hold on, Stevie. Wife has been captured. Oh, those raiders. You utter... Yeah. Oh, it's you! I should have killed you when I had half the chance. I'm gonna have to pay a ransom to get my wife back. Or Stevie's wife back, I should say. We're going to continue warring. And then we'll go rescue the wife. How much bloody money do I need to rescue the wife? Actually, you know what? No, screw it. Go over there. Try and chase down... Oh, God. More stuff going on. But it's only ancient religious texts and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end 6,000 years after its creation. By my calculations, we are less than a century away. However, Venzuna urges me to keep it for myself. What do we get? Everyone deserves to know we gain a lot of prestige, we lose some piety. At a reasonable point, we spend prestige, but gain piety. I should consult with more as rest. You know what? I've got loads of piety. I need prestige. We'll do that. Right, where is this twat gone who kidnapped my wife? I've lost sight of them. They've wandered off into there. Right. Well, I'm hoping we'll have to ransom them back at some point after we've done this thing. His question by the children is Drakes was attempting to preach among his fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. Archeon intervened and did what he could to protect him. So Archeon can gain the brave trait, Archeon can gain the calm trait, or can gain the zealous trait. You know what? Never back down from a challenge, Archeon. We can be brave. Braver than Stevie reading books. We have captured the chieftain's son. We have gained the war score we needed in force demands. We will gain some fame. So, be it. Right, we've got a new town. Disband the army. We can usurp High Chieftain of you. We need a lot of money to usurp you. Christ. Go away. Not fussed about tooltips at the moment. Probably need to know some of that, but at some point. But go away. Piss off. Right. Available perks. Let's just do it. Well, let's scholar. Sure. Let's do anatomical. You know what? Be healthier, basically. Right. How do I pay ransom? 50 gold? Jeez. 50 bloody gold. You know what? I'll owe you a hook. Oh, they will not. Oh, it's 0. Oh, okay. It's like 0 shots. I haven't got much money. This is the problem. Do I have any prisoners I can ransom? None of you are useful at all. You're terrible. Bloody useless lot. Hey! We became the cultural head of the Polish culture. We are now the most significant Polish faction. That means we will actually be doing the research for improving the culture. Fantastic news. I don't know whether we could... I guess in theory, actually, because we know this twat here. If I went on a raid, I could maybe raid this guy. And reclaim the wife. But I don't want to go, because they are part of an empire that we are friends with, the naked guy. If we raided them... I think I'm going to go raid them, actually. Oh, a new thing over here. Who can we grant you to? Anybody any good? You're very good at stewardship, actually. Oh, Weirslaw is quite good at stewards. Apparently, the Weirslaw is quite a common name. Archeon, do you want... You know what? Have your first title. Sure, Archeon can become a vassal. You can negotiate an alliance with your son. That should be quite easy. Not employing a court physician. No one's any good, though. We did send people off to find a physician. So, oh, we can't search for another one until May. You lot are bloody useless. I guess for now... don't know. Probably the deceitful, callous person is probably not the one. Or the lazy, stubborn... You're probably better than the deceitful, callous person, I will say. Right. Yeah, so we'll raise the armies, we'll raid the crap out of this guy's land, and hopefully free our wife. Move the rally point over here. I've got no control in any of my territories. We're making no money whatsoever. I don't quite know what I'm doing wrong here. What am I doing wrong? Reduce low county. Oh, I've got no control. Why is that low? I don't know. Just I've got low control over my own lands. I'm not quite sure what I've done. Kelsia the Mule, thank you very much indeed for the donation. It is much appreciated. There wasn't a message with it, but thank you. It is greatly appreciated. I've just realised the time. Time has flown by while stomping around in Poland. It is true. Great time has flown by while we are trying to conquer bits of Europe. I think the stream will end as we try to rescue our wife. So I'm just giving my army a little chance to recover from the war that we've been going on. The Marshal in our camp. Yeah, so the Marshal can help, but I can do a increase control, but it takes bloody ages. Probably because he's not very good. I guess if you have a very high ranking Marshal, they can go through it quicker. But yeah, he's not great at the moment. Neighbouring ruler 1 don't much care. They're having their own little tussle. Right, army. Raise the armies. We're going to try and find our wife. I guess find Stevie's wife. Gets a little bit confusing, the terminology. I'm sorry, I'm not... Oh, wow, what the hell have you become? Kingdom of Polania. Oh, crap, that's changed. You're still our ally. I'm sorry for the little bit of raiding. If you can convince your bloody chief over here to send my wife back, then we have a different story, but if you don't... oh, okay, fair enough. I just saw that icon, I was like, hold on. I've not seen that one, or not paid attention to that one before. But, dude, if you could just send Stevie's wife back and we'll stop raiding your chief's land. Because, you know, that'd be quite nice. I don't think, like, they won't, the king won't go and attack us for this. Although what I might do is, because I'm raiding your land, I might... No, I won't do swear fealty. I might send someone along... Oh, actually, 38% chance. He quite likes us and is an ally, so please don't be pissed off about the small bit of raiding that we're doing. There is a good reason for it, and you deserve it. Is basically... Oh, can I not raid because you're my ally? Can I not raid? Okay, incredibly clever people of chat. Can I not raid this person because they're part of, like, a faction that's an ally? Despite the fact that they could raid us. Has it changed because this has become a kingdom now? Because it doesn't seem to be letting me raid. I have got another idea I could do. Yeah, chat, do let me know if Can I... Is there a way to do a prison break? Nope. My Spy Master is very good. So, I am... Okay. Tempted to send a murder after you. Go and seduce the chief. Okay. There's only a 20% chance that Matthias could seduce the chief. I mean, that would be pretty brutal. Give me back. Oh, there's no prison break. That's a shame. Yeah, give back the wife, or I will kidnap your. Can you kidnap? Or just straight up murder. There's not much. There's not much chance. See, because I can't go to war with this twat. Because they're part of an alliance. They're part of a big alliance. Oh well. Can't do much raiding here. I guess we'll just send our armies back. That's frustrating. It's not like there's much I could go steal anyway, but I wandered off into France. It's all been looted already. Yeah, the AIs can escape on their own. Oh, Minsk wants our help. Who are we attacking? High Chieftain of somewhere. Hold on. Oh, I've pressed a button. Where am I attacking? I'm trying to figure out who you're actually... Oh, Christ, you're a long way away. Screw it. I'll help. Minsk, you've actually helped me quite a lot. I keep pressing shift to move the camera faster because I'm so used to it. I will help you with your war. You've joined the war, Minsk Polania Subjugation War. Right, Minsk, I am on the way. We are sending the great armies. Dr. Racer, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying upgrading from 1080p to 4K in January. It's my New Year's resolution. That is going to be a boo to you from chat and indeed from me. You are definitely getting a boo for that one. We are going on a long-ass walk to try and... Death diplomat. My Chancellor has worked hard to convince our neighbouring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with Chieftain... Oh! Is flawed and illegitimate and unfair to me. Oh, fantastic. So we can go back and murder you. Well, we can just claim all your land. Fantastic. That is what we like to see. We could just go and chomp that land away. And that could be mine. I want to be able to usurp you, but I don't have anywhere near enough gold for that. 250 gold. That's a lot of gold. Yeah, that's a lot of gold to take that. We might struggle, actually, with the gold needed for this. Because this is a long-ass walk. Which is... I mean, I shouldn't complain, right? Because Minsk has come to our aid a bunch of times. So, we have relied on them to run and save our ass and help us. So, I feel like it's only fair that we at least once do said thing. Oh, for Pete's sake. Who are you? Oh, you're really close. Wait, hold on. There's, oh Christ, there's wars going on everywhere. Okay. These guys have no soldiers. King Radomil will probably dispatch them, no problem. I'm going to join the war because I don't want to break the alliance. I'm hoping they're not going to march into my territory, because our soldiers are literally the other side of the bloody world. To be fair, this war, Minsk's war, might be over pretty soon. Here. And then we can run back. I mean, I'm hoping Radomil will just kill everything down here. Oh, they've got some serious armies. Although, is that Radomil's? Yay! Good news! Jeremil has decided to release Stevie's wife, and we didn't have to pay 50 gold. Fantastic news. This is what we like to see. Stevie, get back to making babies, please. Oh, God. Oh, what's happened? There is something odd about my wife. But I can't quite put my finger on it. Perhaps it is just my imagination running amok. Nevertheless, that ominous feeling is keeping me up at night. Spymaster must investigate. Well, my Spymaster is very good. So, we might just do that because there's a 100% chance of finding it. I'm being paranoid, you gain stress. Or we can, yeah, you know what, Spymaster, figure it out. Stevie, what's going on? Chieftain has uncovered irrefutable proof of... Oh, she is a deviant. Please don't tell me. What is it? Please don't tell me it's the sword. Please don't tell me it's the sword. Don't be doing that crap again. That is the last thing that we need. Is more sword weirdness from you. From anyone, in fact. So, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe that's that. Maybe that's why we've not had many children, because Stevie's wife's too busy doing shenanigans, shall we say. Who knows? Drake has increased some prowess. That's quite good. So yeah, now we've kind of like learnt that our wife is deviant. We can use that as a like as a hook, as like a bargaining chip for something at some point, perhaps. All the ladies want some of Stevie's sword. Apparently they do. Can't do much about that. That's fine. This is just going to be a long-ass siege of a capital city. So the threshold of a chancellor's office, I find him bent over a book. The translation of Hill is atrocious, he says. If I were to follow these instructions, I'm likely to cure my patient as I am to kill them. Well, seeing as it's 100% to do that, I'll buy a better translation, not doing that. Just a great concourse with guidance. No, we'll do that. Learning has increased. We've gained some stuff. Let's reduce our chances of getting ill. Our army is taking a battering at the moment. We are being raided. Can't do much about that. I'll tell you what, the guy over here is doing crap. Yeah, if bloody Archeon's gained opinion, that's fine. We're getting some more. Oh, we gained 50 gold. Lovely stuff. Good work from one of our chiefs. Yeah, I mean, this is our supplies. Can we not gain supplies anywhere? I can only supply 2,100. I mean, if we go... Just trying to get some supplies, actually. Right, my son, Archon, has been asking me for a toy boat for a long time. I told him I would get one for him in 3 months if he displayed more focus in his studies. Ever since I made the promise, he has been redoubling the efforts for his studies. So we can... I'd never deceive you, Archeon. Loses the trait trusting, gains the trait content, teach a more flexible way of thinking. Loses the trait trusting. No, you know what? We will keep him. He will keep him trusting and all that. If I go for that one, you will lose decisively. Nope, let's not do that. Oh, the children are causing more issues again. Oh, do I still have to click the scholar perk? Okay, I will do that next time. The court red-handing him stuck in the armory. Do they know that weapons are dangerous? Archeon had hurt himself, but fortunately Drake ran outside and grabbed the nearest adult, admitting everything they'd done. Drake looks genuinely distraught. I don't think he'll be dishonest ever again. So Drake can stay honest. Jeez, you should have kept playing Archeon is expendable. Isn't Archeon our heir? You can't say that. Why didn't you help him immediately? We'll lose the trait honest. Impatience not the worst trait, but we will leave honest as the trait. Don't go to that. Christ. We are decidedly losing in minks. Yeah, up here, this war's going very badly. Maybe if we merge our armies together, because then we've got like a big doom stack that they won't want to approach. So I think we're going to march on the capital now. And we will just hide together with our ally. Our armies are just attriting to hell. Okay, that war is over now. You can designate a guardian. Attempts to convert ACR speed to high chiefess is... I don't know, we won't do that. Okay, ACR speed is now being taught. Our army... I think the war up here is done. That war should be over, so we're running our army home. Yeah, our army's got to go home. Enemy ally joins the war somewhere. Why don't you peace out of this? You can enforce demands. Just enforce your demands, win the war, be done. I'm running away. I've done my bit. I've got to go home. Thank God, that war's over. Your score, 3,000. We got 350 prestige. Sweet. Okay, Minsk has claimed a whole bunch of territory. That's actually a hell of a war. And we are frantic. We're going to lose this other war, but I can't get home in time. Yeah, I tell you what, this area here has got screwed up. Insane blackguard. Yeah, well, you've definitely been insane. Christ. Your war there has gone atrociously. I've just got to go back and rebuild my army, because my army's knackered and is the other side of the world. It's just got in a boat. Here we go. The great boat of Stevie is on its way home. Well, what can we say from our first adventure with Duke Stevie? What is going on over in England? Northumbria has become strong. Oh. High Chiefess Drobslova looks over our children with her usual skepticism. No child of ours should be without a match in marriage. If you allow me to choose them, there will be suitors lying in the street. They're all already lined up. All of them could do with some coaching, sure. You getting coached on manners. So that we could get our wife to teach us manners. Sure, I guess teach all. It doesn't really matter because they're all betrothed already, I'm pretty sure. Alright, where is our mighty army? It's actually not very mighty. It's pretty much attrited to hell. We lost a lot. I hope Minsk is happy with us, to be honest with you. Because, yeah, a lot has been lost in the war. A great many soldiers were killed fighting that war. But there we go. I don't quite know why we didn't sail. I guess I didn't click on the right bit to sail up over there. Kingdom of Nova. Oh, despite the settlement of yielding to its armies, chieftain has spared the inhabitants of greater further pillage. Instead, he seems intent on acquiring his plunder from me. That fiend. Oh well, you twat. We've got to spend that hard-earned prestige. Because, yeah, my army's a million miles away. Oh, what is going on here? It's late and I'm tucking... Oh, God. Again, our wife is angry with us again for reading a book. Yeah, as you wish. I will stop. We'll get Stevie to stop reading books. Stevie, go and, you know, make more heirs. You've been surprisingly useless in the air-making side of things here. Our soldiers have finally got back to base. And I don't think we're going to get back in time to help any of the factions. I mean, if we can go over there. I could declare a lot of wars. I don't want to declare a lot of wars, essentially. Ugh. Right, can we go save old Nudie King? Oh no, he's put his clothes on now. Radomil is having an awful time. What was this war about? Oh no, you were attacked. No, yeah, you were attacked. Bretislav. What on earth happened? I don't know what's happened. No idea what happened to start that war. I wasn't paying attention when the war started because I was already halfway over in Russia. Archeon is betrothed to... who were you? Oh, the person at Ramadil, whoever that was, from over here, who at the time was a good call, but at the moment seems to have lost a whole swathe of land. So that's kind of all got a bit wrong, really. So yeah, we had one of the kids is to Kiev over here, which was a good shout, because they've got a massive army. They're a good friend to have. Minsk also was not a bad call early on. And then, yeah, the other one was Radomil, who's been wrecked over in this sort of area. Yeah, you've not had a good time. Your armies are pretty much decimated. Mine is... I mean, mine is here. Mine is a bit repaired. I can turn up and help, but honestly... oh god, what is going on here? High Chieftain Stevie of Polania. In a few days' time, my false vassal, Chieftain Cougar... What is going on here? Will travel through Russia. If you orchestrate an ambush and capture him, I will reward you generously. If you accept my offer, you will get half of the money now and the other half when you turn over. Who are you? Do I know you? Who are you? Okay, you're up there. Prussia. I'm not really interested in Prussia. So, I know the perfect place for an ambush. 55% I capture them. Chieftain Kugis is then... Chieftain Kugis is slain in the ambush. So, there's a 55% chance we do it right. We get a bunch of money. Pretend to accept but warn them. You get a weak hook on Kugis. But they could find out and then they could stop liking us. We still earn 75. Deal sounds far too dangerous. We just lose respect. Ooh... So we could if we can do this, if we're successful, we could earn enough money to usurp the person that we wanted to. It's a 55% chance to make a good chunk of money. I would like to know who this person is, who we are... Who is this person that we are... trying to ambush? Who is it he doesn't like? I don't know who they want us to ambush. I think I'm tempted to go for it, because that could solve a lot of our money problems in one go. It's a slightly better than 50% chance. Which I feel like... Who are you? You're just from that little bit of territory up there. You got a piddly army. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Come on, money. I captured them. Haha. We did it. We have the money. And then we can ransom them. Wait, we could ransom them. I thought I was supposed to earn more than that. I mean, I can ransom them for 50. Can I not complete the mission? For you? Or sure, I can just ransom them for the 50 gold. I guess? I thought I was going to get 2 lots of 75 gold. I must have just misread how it was going down. I guess I'll just ransom you back for 50 gold, so I'll get that 50 gold as well. Screw it. I'll take the money, and then we can usurp them. Oh, God, we can usurp them. Oh, did I have to send them over to the right place? Oh, never mind. I've got the money. It might take a bit for the next part to show up. Right. I'm an idiot, but never mind. He's gone. Drake can keep the trait diligent. That's fine. I'm happy enough with that. I'd like a little bit more gold. I want to do the usurpy thing. Because I want the... Oh, you're a great steward. Oh, Matilda. We won't tell anybody about your secrets. I keep forgetting some of the things don't always just pop up immediately. We're still desperately trying to rebuild our army here. Okay, ACR Speed has learnt the East Slavic language. That's cool. Yeah, we're not going into that war over there because they will just munch us. Their armies are just all formed up into a mega death ball that will kill us. So, never mind. I'm afraid Polania is basically done for. They went to war with every faction. Jesus, what happened there? Was their king terrible? Well, he is insane. He's arbitrary, paranoid, and impatient. I feel like you're not a very good king. So I'm perhaps not surprised you had an uprising. You are a terrible ally. In fact, actually, your main heir is dead as well. What happened? Killed in battle. So yeah, your primary heir is a 1-year-old child. Well, that's great. I'm just going to keep my army on the borders and kind of wait. Prussia's at war with itself. Everyone's at war with themselves, basically. I could also go take that last territory away from them at some point. Which I will do. Right. My son Archeon has been asking me for a wooden warrior for a long time. Christ, you want everything, Archeon. Don't know I get one for him in 3 months if he displayed more focus in his studies. He just wondered that he was fine with his current dedication to his studies, reward or no reward. Archeon keeps the trait content. I should keep it more flexible so he can get... No, you know what? Content rather than... Yeah, that's the way to go. Yes, it is the Naked King has absolutely lost their thing. Yeah, lost the war. Spent is deposed. Wow, Radomil is gone. You no longer have an alliance with Radomil because he's off. Radomil has fallen. I'm outside with Archeon as he suddenly disappears, but before I have time to really worry, he comes bounding back, clutching a small kitten in his hands. Stevie, look what I found. It's a gift for you. We can say, oh, we gain a pet cat. Yep. I want a pet cat. Oh, we can name... I've never had a pet before. We can get a pet. It's going to be called Shady. I didn't know you could get pets. This is fantastic. I'm very happy. Shady, welcome. Welcome to the faction. We can disband our armies now. Everyone go back to sleep. So King Casimir is a 1-year-old of Polania. That's not going to go well, is it? That kingdom I think is going to fall apart at some point. I was really hoping there was going to be a little cat icon running around on the screen, like a little cat icon somewhere. I'm very glad we found that event on stream. Right, we've got enough money. We will usurp you. So, don't quite know how it works. In that one. I think we got a title or something. Does it mean we can... Okay, we can almost force them into becoming a vassal, basically. So we will send somebody to sway them. Right, what are you doing? I should probably pay attention to my coin of passage of my own. Recite it in a section, so if we get it right, we gain some of that. Oh, God. Are you fairness or truthfulness? You're deceitful, callous, and calm. Ugh, oh, God, I don't feel like you're any of those. You're an eager reveler, mastermind philosopher. I guess fairness? Sure, we're going to hopefully get this guy to like us, and then we can vassalize them. Oh, shit, oh, someone was having a hunt. I've just missed it, because I was doing other stuff. Who's having a hunt? Can I go on a hunt? Missed it. Oh, in the decisions tab, I can pet the cat. Oh, pet the cat. It take 5 years. 5 years, you lose some stress. Oh, well, I'll wait until we're stressed, and then we'll pet the cat. Sometimes it takes 5 years in between petting the cats. Jeez. One of our vassals, chief... Wait, who are you? Oh, you're over there. Okay. Are you actually any good? I guess your father died, and you're terrible. You are absolutely terrible, so no is the answer. You can't go on the council. How is our son? Our regent is in prison? How did you end up in prison? What the hell has happened over there? Oh, for God's sake, you lot are useless, honestly. I was figuring out whether Archeon is actually, whether our heir is any good. 40, they're not terrible. I mean, they're not Stevie levels of good. They've got 45 learning. Jeez. Stevie is very smart. Stevie is very smart indeed, is doing great work. Can we force you... can't do anything with you. So yeah, we're basically just going to try and make him like us a bit more. He's terrified of us, which is good. Powerful difference in military, powerful vassal opinion of you. You speak the language. If we can get his opinion up, we only need to get to neutral, basically, and then we will take his land. Well, there we go. That is going to be the ending point for today. England is an absolute mess. Wales was almost unified, has fallen apart. Ireland's being taken over by Norway. Norway's being taken over by... No, sorry. Denmark's taking over Ireland. Ireland's taking over Ireland. Sweden's got a lot of Sweden. England's an absolute mess. What the hell has happened here? Burgundy's come from nowhere. Burgundy's taken over from Lotharingia. Spain's fallen apart. What is going on here? My steward, known for his interest in venery, brings rumour of beasts spotted in my realm. We much talk. It is sad a foul wolf has been terrorising the local villages. Okay, so we could go hunting a wolf if we wanted to. Interesting. We might go do that next time. Yeah, okay. Well, this has been a very interesting... Oh, Italy's absolutely crumbled as well. By the look, Italy was... I'm just making sure I'm in the right mode. Yeah, Italy was unified, and it has absolutely collapsed. God knows what's happened over there. I wasn't paying any attention. But Italy's fallen apart. Wales has... Yeah, Wales was a lot more unified than that earlier. England's a mess. Yeah, I mean... Outside of Sweden doing quite well, there's no massive powerhouses. The kingdom next to us has had so much infighting going on. So yeah, I think our little Polish empire is actually in quite a good place. We are the head of the Polish culture, which is good. I don't know. I feel like we should be doing research quite well, but I don't know if we are. Yeah. there we go. That was some Crusader Kings 3. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. I absolutely love this game. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm mostly pressing buttons and things are happening. But I hope you have all enjoyed this stream. I certainly have. We've had an entertaining... We could go to war with King Bjorn of Sweden, which I'm not going to. Yeah, I hope you have all enjoyed this stream, as I have had a lot of fun playing through this game. Yeah, if we may well see some more of this next week. We may see the continuing adventures of Stevie and co. as we try and unify the Kingdom of Poland and move on from there. Which we probably will. How far are we away from... We're actually not very far away from unifying Poland, because we can easily claim all of that. And then it's really... I guess the problem bit we've got... yeah, these guys here will be a little bit hard. Vistulia. They might be a bit tougher. Yeah, between you and you. They're the bit tougher countries to crack. Especially if we lose our mighty King Stevie. But... yeah, I've enjoyed this. I said, I hope you all have as well. I do highly recommend this game. It's currently on sale on Steam, I believe. It is on Game Pass on Xbox. I have played the Xbox version. I didn't like it as much as I do. I much prefer the PC version. That might just be me. So yeah, you can actually try it on Game Pass if you have it on Xbox, but it doesn't quite flow as nicely as it does on the PC. Funnily enough. But there we go. Yeah, that is going to be it for today's stream of nonsense. A big thank you, of course, to everybody who has donated. It is very much appreciated. I apologise we haven't got as many character names. Stevie's just been terrible at making heirs. We've only had 3. Stevie's nearly 40 and he's spent far too much time reading books and not enough time making children. So there we go. Yeah, we're running out of money a little bit as well. We're constantly running out of money, really. But, yeah. I will be back with this game next week. I think we're going to carry this one for a bit. I will be back on Friday with some more Beam. Some Beam multiplayer. Not quite sure what we're going to be doing on it yet. But it was most likely to be Beam. I can't guarantee it 100%. Most likely to be some Beam on there. However, that is going to, yeah, be it. Be it from me. Of course, a very, very big thank you to everybody. Not only for donating, but of course for watching, for spending your Wednesday evening with us playing this silly, silly game. I say silly game, no. It's a great game. Complicated, weird, wacky stuff has happened. Yeah, it's going to be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.